Liftoff! Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome to a brand new campaign as we reach for the stars and the wild space and all of the awesome things in between as we jump in for our first session of the Dark of Xaryxis. A huge hello and welcome to my lovely players. Without one, but they will be joining us in future sessions, do not you worry. And to all of you fabulous people over there in the chat, how are you doing, everybody? Thank you for joining us for the start of this brand new campaign. This is going to be the official Spelljammer campaign, but not quite as you know it. This is a different take on things as we delve into the first adventure, the first crew, the first group of adventurers to tippy-toe, hesitantly, cautiously, into the doomed Wackyverse timeline. As we are here, the events that have stretched over several campaigns. There was a premonition, a foreboding that a certain elderly, revered quest giver was going to meet an untimely demise as they started disappearing from the timeline, most notably in our previous Spelljammer outing, as the player, having found their long-lost cousin, suddenly became completely unaware of their relationship to each other as the timeline was broken, because up in the frozen north of Icewind Dale, deep beneath the rugged glacier, our first ever evil campaign delved into the depths of a lost, magical flying city, crushed beneath the ice and forgotten, but the perfect place for Vecna to hide one of his obelisks. This evil party quested through the dangers and found the obelisk in question. Activating it, they hurtled the whole of the Forgotten Realms back in time, hundreds of years, to a point when Arafor Tan was a wee slip of a thing, enjoying life in the Netherese flying city, whereupon the evil players brandished the Eye of Vecna, and Arafor Tan was disintegrated where he stood, unable to give the heroes of our upcoming adventures the quests that they needed to be in the right place at the right time. None of them were still. Fuck, I turned it all the way down. Maybe I'm quiet. Hang on, let's put me out.
You're being overpowered by the epic
music. I think my mic was lower than it usually is. Sorry, everybody. Alright, so, yes, as they killed Arafor Tan and wiped him from the timeline, the heroes were not able to be in the right place at the right time, and all of the darkest things, all of the evil peeps got their wicked way, and all of them were successful. The demon lords rose from the abyss. The dragon queen herself, Tiamat, was released. Elturel and Baldur's Gate were lost to the 9 hells. And a great bunch more that we don't have time to go into right here. Now, all of that is probably best observed from a safe distance. Say, a Spelljammer in orbit around Toril, as the crew of our flying ship coast through the outside of the envelope of air surrounding this ball of rock and adventure that we know so well. Just inside the air envelope, but safely away from the gravity well so as not to use too much of their power, as we join our heroes over here on their Spelljammer. There it is, folks. Now, crew, what was this Spelljammer called?
Fortune's Folly?
Fortune's Folly.
Indeed. Fortune's Folly is the name of this ship. A living ship. One of the Spelljammers that is popular throughout wild space. Driven as it is by the giant treant that is up on the Af Castle there. A treant whose biological processes refresh the air, which is so vital to our Spelljammers as they travel throughout the multiverse. So, if they're here in the air envelope of Toril, but they don't need to be scooping up fresh air, why are they here? Where are they headed? And what lies in store in the dark of Xaryxis? Which is where I would play the credits if I hadn't already played them. I think it's redundant at this point.
You don't have an opening crawl?
They're so good.
They're very good, thank you. And everyone loved them. I saw that in chat. Okay, thank you, chat, for joining us. It's absolutely awesome to see you all. I have seen not only some nice comments on the beautiful intro, but also the beautiful character art. You know where to go, quite possibly. It is, of course, the fabulous Emma City Art, our in-house artist here who does the vast majority of our awesome art. Go and give them a follow on Twitter and jump into their commissions if they're open for your fabulous OCs or any characters for any projects that you're doing. Absolutely awesome stuff. Now, yes, Jurassic-Qua. Distant relative, maybe? Okay, now, as we jump into this adventure, let us also say a massive thank you to all of those lovely folks that are so generous in supporting us all the time as they scroll by between Athdara and I here. The wonderful Phoenix Dice, Trolllog Games, and CZRPG. Absolutely awesome folks all around. And because today is a first session, the opening of a new story here on QuestJunkiesUK, to celebrate, we have 2 giveaways going on. The one that has been going on for a short time. Let me say goodbye to these people for just a moment. Boop. The awesome CCRPG is doing a fantastic signed physical book giveaway. If you would like to have a chance to win, please do a couple of things. If you give us a follow here on the channel, follow CCRPG's mailing list. Do not worry, do not spam you, just give visual news about what's going on with them. And you overlay music. Thank you. new overlays and everything. Sorry, folks. my bad. Okay. There we go. Is that better? Right. So, yes, the fantastic CGRPG is sponsoring us with this signed physical book. It's so weird to see if I've fixed it or if there's just a delay in chat. Hey, Laurite. Oh, I assume there's a delay then, because Laurite's going, look at all these amazing people. And it's just me. Okay. There we go. Right. So, my friends, yes, the fabulous CZRPG is giving away a physical signed copy of their awesome book. And if you would like the chance to win, please follow us here on the channel. Give their mailing list a follow. Do not worry, they do not spam you, just occasional news about awesome deals and a free map pack when you sign up as well. And please follow their upcoming Kickstarter, which is on the way very, very soon. Do not worry, it is not pledging you. There is no money involved. You just need to get signed up, and a notification will be sent to you when that goes live. There are the links for that there. And we will draw the winner at the end of the giveaway period. Now, as I said, this is a special opening session, so we have 2 giveaways. I'm going to come back to these fine folks. The awesome folks, Chuck and everyone over at Trolllog Games, are giving us some lovely coupon codes for use in their online store. So, the giveaway command, !enter in the chat, is open again, as oft before. It's been a while, but it is back open. So today, everyone, we will be drawing at the end of the session. !enter for jumping into that, and we shall see who the 2 lucky winners are at the end of today's voyage. Good luck, everyone. Lots and lots of amazing stuff over at Trolllog Games. Jump in on that, and hopefully you can win the chance to get some of that loot in your games. All right. Oh god, I'm so glad I found this piece of music. It's so good. Sorry, it's a bit noisy every now and then, everybody. But we shall get it figured, get it sorted. Right. Okay. That are all the hellos and thank yous and things out of the way. Same rules apply as usual, my friends. If you have some of those tasty Dream Pie channel points, you can give inspiration or disadvantage to these fine adventurers or myself. And any subscription or gifted sub will cause a spinny spin of the wheel of shenanigans, and we shall see what lies in store. Hey, Patoons, getting things off the first one of the campaign. Thank you, Patoons. Going to... Who's that going to? Athdara getting in the first inspiration as well. Thank you, Laurite. Let's see here. Where are my crystals? An eye for an eye patch. So that's for you, I guess.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to Monday, Pat.
2. There it is. Yes. Athdara's. Oh, I see some more coming in here. Dante and Doc getting inspiration as well. Bless you all. And Doc with 2 now. Does that mean I get one of those?
I mean, if you ask nicely.
Doc, keep your mind on that. We shall refresh as soon as you use it. Not sure I haven't missed any there. Athdara, Dante, Doc, and Doc. Yep. Okay. Cool. Good luck, everyone. Let's jump in the giveaway there. I see ya. Okay, and Dante. The first spin of the wheel in this campaign goes to you, my friends.
Oh boy!
I assume that's what that eye for an eye thing was. Here it comes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Do it.
Gimme.
What's it gonna be? Whoops! All intelligence.
Oh god, that is a dangerous thing
God.
to give you.
Got
Why-
the smarts.
Why didn't I get that yesterday?
Allie!
That would have been so good.
Yeah.
Allie,
Oh my
bless
God.
you.
Allie, stop it!
The chaos has begun.
Thank you so much, lass. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's one each.
Love you.
One each and one each and whom?
Oh god.
I'm gonna start spinning those while we're waiting to see who gets the fifth. Okay, so let's go around the other way. Amazing, jumping into that hype train right out the gate. Thank you so much, everyone. You absolute legends. Okay, Doc, coming at you, mate. What's it gonna be?
God.
A wheel for everyone and an extra for me. Okay, cheers, Tally. Here it comes. A disadvantage crystal. Haha,
Well,
enjoy.
it wouldn't be a normal session without that. So we're sorry.
Athdara, coming at you. What's it gonna be? A wild magic surge for the wild brewer herself.
Perfect.
Yes, let's fucking
Poetry,
go.
it rhymes.
Okay,
Let's fucking go.
my first one. What's it gonna be? On the phone with delay. No worries. We understand. Oh, good lord. Okay.
Oh, no.
The first person you come up against is going to be dealing with Opposites Day. Their mental and physical attributes are switched around.
Oh my god.
Oh. Is that a new one?
No, it's been there. It's been there for a while. There's
it's
only
a
one,
little-
so it doesn't come up very much. And
Ah.
Oopsal Strength, Dante. Strength and Smarts.
Oh my god, no. Okay, so fun fact. Dante's strength score is 5, so that's amazing.
What
So,
have you done?
I'll take it.
And
What have you all done?
Oopsal Strength for me as well. Nice. You like to see it. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Oh, that hype train's coming in. Hey, Laurite, thanks for the bits. Okay. Right, my friends, here we go. I think that is everything. We didn't miss anything, did we? Up to level 2 already. Absolute legends. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, let's jump in. How you doing? As we are jumping in here. Okay. That was everything, right? Didn't miss anything, did we? Got everything. Okay. Need to make some notes of those. I had opposites day and strength, didn't I? Okay. Oh, Athdara,
Yes.
pre-roll me a D100, please.
First roll.
Please, come on. Come on, Athdara, start strong.
79.
Nice. Okay.
So close to perfection.
Plus 10.
I know, so close.
but-
so far.
But, how many hit points do you have?
How many hit points do I have? That would be 69.
Nice. There is. Thank you, Laurite. I missed that one. Excuse me for missing that. Thank you so much, Adana. Okay, there, look at it. All of us with the shinies are all blinged out now. Excellent. Okay. Right. So, buddies, let us jump into this. I think I need to change the overlay background if we're all going to have it as well. It's very purple.
I mean,
purple's a good colour. It is a good colour. Okay, hang on. What's the low with the roll 20 out? Hey, that's not bad. It's not bad. We almost the Doc almost disappears. The kind of light blue, purplish kind of scheme. It's just like, all right. Okay. So let's us chill things out here a second. Sorry, epic music. We will see you on the flip side.
Goodbye, my beloved. We will listen to you again.
We'll meet again.
Okay. Now, as I said, up here on that peaceful zone, fairly populated by the wildlife of wild space, the little astral guppies and various marine-like animals skimming across the edge of the planet's air envelope. You find yourselves on the way back from your latest mission, heading towards the Rock of Brow, one of those tiers of Saloon, the string of astral objects that extend from Toril's lunar body. It's a bit full of itself these days. It's been in a movie. But you are enjoying the feeling of success as you make your way past Toril and home to your benefactor, your patron, the smoothiest, ooziest magic items dealer to ever grace realm space. As you make your way towards the establishment of one Frictionless Dan, the plasmoid magic items and arms dealer on the Rock of Vral, to whom you owe so much financially. The ship was quite expensive, and these missions are paying it off. You're getting there any day now, any time now. And let me just drop a Frictionless Dan commercial in chat here. As you coast through the fairly illuminated section here, it's like a reverse of the ocean. You know, you have the daylight zone at the top of the ocean, and then it goes down into the depths and gets darker. You got the reverse of that. Okay, it's nice. You got the daylight zone below you, and then up above the myriad of colours. Dark would be the wrong word, but the myriad of colours and gases and bizarre wild space entities that make their home up here above these physical bodies. And you know Frictionless Dan's going to be happy. You know he's going to be really chuffed with this haul that you've gathered on this mission. And it's going to go a decent way to paying off a chunk of the ship. And you know that he's not going to mind a little bit of sightseeing. After all, when has a mission taking you this close to Toril? Even zipping in and out of the Rock of Brawl, you're always heading off into realm space, off to other places. Garden, and all of the other astral bodies here, within wild space. But this mission took you close to the planet. And so you've seized the opportunity to call in on a very famous location, talked about in all of the port bars, markets, ever since it happened. The story, of course, is famous. It was the talk of every spaceport in realm space. The Radiant Citadel. Rediscovered. A bold group of adventurers. Questing through wild space. Into the astral sea. Discovering the location of a lost Concord jewel. And then, here, in the doomed Wackyverse, the inevitable betrayal of that mother and daughter. Those feeless bastards, betraying their friends, their so-called found family, turning on the others, diverting the Concord jewel, bringing it back here to the mother's ne'er-do-wells and friends tucked away in the vegetative masses of garden. A pretty penny in any circle, if not least for the promises of a new world to be unlocked and opened by its transport. Yeah, I see you, Tully. But no sooner had the Concord Jewel left the Radiant Citadel and come back here to realm space than the Imaskari, the fleet of vicious pirates and wizards that had chased them from the demiplane in the astral sea through and discovered the Radiant Citadel, had arrived. Now, of course, we all know how badly that went for the Radiant Citadel. Some of the Concord jewels managed to escape off to their worlds. Some are now under the control of the Imaskari, as is the Citadel itself. That poor copper dragon. They just wanted to see peace and the lost worlds reconnected. But not here. Not in the doomed Wackyverse. The fearless mother and daughter, taking their stolen Concord jewel, teleported through time and space here, back to realm space, back towards Garden and Toril, but they did not leave unnoticed. The Imaskari, angry at the stolen crystal that had been taken away from under their noses out in the astral sea, gave chase, tailing them here to the skies and wild space above Toril. The battle that ensued is legendary. And the floating remains, bobbing on the edge of the gravity well of Toril, have become quite the tourist spot. Let me bring you over to our first little bit of sightseeing here. And you can blame Critical Role for this. In their sponsoring of certain creative peeps and their fantastic new podcast, Midst. As it was a visual from that podcast that gave me this idea.
Oh no.
It's perfect. I think you'll agree. Just get that Roll20 catch up. 2 seconds ago.
Oh.
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 Everyone else's Roll20 is working faster than mine. Sorry, chat. 2 seconds. Okay. So. Gathering steam indeed, Roll20. Come on. Gather steam faster. There was a hydrate earlier on, thank you. There were also subs there, weren't there? Scarlet.
We got 2 gift subs.
There was 2. Oh, awesome. Let me scroll.
I've got emotes now.
Yeah.
One from Scarlet, one from Tally.
Oh, thank you. Do we have targets for those? Thank you, Scarlet. Give a spin to any of them if spins are on. They are.
Scarlet,
And-
no, stop
and-
it. Stop it.
And another one.
You need to stop this behavior right now.
And who was yours too, Tally? Oh, there's another one. Okay,
Yep.
That's 3 spins for 3 players. Perfect. Okay, let me zoom out a smidge.
Well, give me another 20 stat.
Does that not look like a destroyed Concord jewel with a hulk of a wrecked Spelljammer on it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So, let me just quickly do a quick spinny spin. Athdara. Barbarians first. Because they're scary.
Okay.
This could be barbaric.
What's it gonna be?
No.
Ooh, okay. As your Spelljammer comes swooping in out of wild space and into the air envelope of Toril, Athdara, one of the crystal shards from the destroyed Concord jewel, seems to take a liking to you and swoops down towards the ship bobbing around you, and you have the ability, when you desire, before the end of next session, to take a short rest.
Yes.
Dante, pick yourself.
Oh boy.
What's it gonna be?
Come on, max charisma. Let's do it.
Come on.
An advantage.
Oh, I will take it.
Very
I will
nice.
take
The only way you
Go
can
with
get
that.
2, although we're on a different screen here, so actually I need to give you all we need to give all of us crystals. None of us have them. Isn't it beautiful, Scarlett? This is from the new Midst podcast that Critical Role is sponsoring and putting out on their YouTube channel. Check it out; it's really cool. Well, they do love themselves some adjectives. Okay. Crystals for everybody. Nobody give any crystals. They already have them. The screen is a lie. And one more little red one for Doc. Oh no, why is it on that side? It's okay. Sorry, Doc, your token has your crystal over it. It looks very nice. You wear it well.
Do I have 2?
Yes, just give 2 seconds. I'm trying to do the old ones first.
So are the crystals
Just making
inspiration
sure.
then?
How it works here, Athara, is that it's like inspiration, but better because you can choose to use it after you've seen the first roll. So you make a roll, and then if you don't like it, you can choose to roll again. But if there was anything on that, like an advantage or disadvantage, then that does carry over. So if it's a disadvantage, it's still disadvantage.
It's the same as we do it, but there is a nice visual display on stream, which I don't do because I'm not as nice as John, apparently.
Yeah, but my computer has to try and deal with
say
it.
that.
Okay. Sorry, folks. Doing all the things here. I could give Dante disadvantage for the sass, right?
Come on, Tally.
No, Tally yesterday was good enough. It was so good. Hey, Charlie, how you doing, mate?
Charlie asking the real questions.
Ahoy? Oh no, up there. I don't think Ahoy has a question. Okay, right. There we go. That'll do. So, my friends, you come swooping in, and let us meet these fine adventurers. Where are you, and what are you doing as you look around you at the various sized chunks of crystal, the remnants of this destroyed Concord jewel, storied, famous throughout realm space? Let's go across the overlay as I see it, left to right. Athdara, what are you doing?
Athara is like leaning over the edge with a tankard of her favorite ale, non-magical though, don't worry, called something serious, and she's just kind of like admiring the crystals and just kind of mutters to herself, so like, I've seen shinier and I've seen bigger.
Impressive. What does Athara look like?
So Athara is a hill dwarf. So she's standard dwarf size, as you can probably imagine. Her previous haircut's kind of grown out a little bit. She used to have like a bit of a Captain Marvel Endgame era sort of hair, but she's grown that out with a bit of a side with an undercut and like flipped over bright red hair, green shining eyes. She's got some scars about her because she's a barbarian blood hunter. She's got to have some scars. And she's adorning some really like studded and braided leather, like kind of just like bare armor, so she can still have the ease to kind of run around. And on her back, she carries a big old great axe that her father made called Olor. It's her prized possession. Actually, the only possession she has from her past life. So,
note to stealth: steal the axe. Okay.
Don't you dare! I've already lost one axe before. Don't do it again.
Okay. Thank you. And as you peer dubiously over the side at this so-called wonder of crystal, you're hailed by your captain, Dante. As we look up from the main deck to the aft castle and the shade beneath the huge treant, what do we see?
You see a dashingly elegant-looking astral elf in this
And behind him,
gorgeous,
Sorry.
a gorgeous white robe with pink and purple trims, big silver and pink goggles upon his head, fixed over long flowing hair that looks like the astral sea. It glows and reflects the starlight. It's very enchanting if you're up close. A brim of confidence about his face as he addresses the crew. Something which they're probably getting a bit fed up now, but is customary every day upon the ship. Captain's log. Stardate 2023.0422. The crew of the Fortune's Folly has successfully completed its last mission, but before returning to the Rock of Brawl, we figured why pass up on an opportunity to take in some sightseeing. Everyone's heard the stories about what happened in this desolate ruin. I never got to see it with my own eyes, and now when I look at it, I'm filled with a sense of awe and spectacle. Of course, if I'd have been around, surely I would have saved the day. Because clearly, the fleets that defended this place did not have the Fortune's Folly and its esteemed crew at hand. Joke's on them. Taking the sights, guys. We won't be here for long.
Thank you. Now, as our view leaves the aft castle, down past Athdara again on the main deck, and up towards the prow of Fortune's Folly, as soft blue smoke rises from a pipe, and Doc, one boot up on the gunwale, looks out. What do we see?
The first thing you notice about this particular half-orc is that there's a bit of a calmness to him as his eyes drift straight towards the crystal. The few things of light that he does enjoy in his sad existence of a Spelljammer life he finds himself on the dock of the living ship, the Fortune's Folly, with his favorite cinnamon-scented tobacco. This particular half-orc has lost a bit of his muscle over the years and has retained more of a, some might say, dad bod. I call it a father figure. And as he looks over at Athara, takes a long drag of his pipe. Don't go too far, kitten. We don't need to go getting your ass back on the ship again.
I give him the snarkiest look and just kind of scoff a bit. Just like, don't worry, Daddy. I'll be fine. I'm a big girl after all.
Good. Now, what's that pup saying up there? I can't hear him over his own little charade.
I don't know. He's been doing this a lot lately. He's been giving us I think he calls them captain's logs. Monologues to me. No one's really listening though. Bless him though. He tries.
There's a creaking of timber and a rustling of leaves as the treant next to Dante up on the aft castle bends and leans down, casting their shadow across the deck.
We'll have no insubordination against Captain Dante.
You better quiet down, Deborah, before I start turning you into cigarette pipe.
You watch yourself, Doc. Unlike my namesake, I ain't about to throw myself into no kraken.
Yeah, that's right. Doc, be nice to the tree. He's a good one.
A massive branch just comes and ruffles your hair after. I'm just like,
Thanks, pal. Ah, fuck.
Dante jumps down and is like, well, speaking of Kraken, what's cracking with you guys? What do you think? Glorious, isn't it?
Hey, it's not bad. Yeah, it's a good wee ship. Better than the last one I was on. So
you hear a dink, dink, dink. And you look round as Doc's pipe skates to a halt on the deck. As you come up towards this derelict Spelljammer, up against the main body of the wrecked Concord Jewel, reflected in the multifaceted surface is a very clear view of what lies below. Dante, Athara, you both immediately see why Doc has reacted this way. As the clouds that were skidding by below you have parted, and now reflected in all of the faces of this tourist attraction, you see the yellow, golden color of 1,000-foot-high vines erupting from the surface of the planet below. Already knowing what you're about to see, you dash over to the gunwale on the edge of the deck, look over, and Doc, it's exactly what you know it is. You thought this little corner of realm space was safe. You thought they hadn't found it. But no matter what evils grasp the world below, it doesn't have to worry about them much longer. The Xaryxian Empire has found Toril. The star moths have been and gone, and the seed crystals have grown. Faerun, the Sword Coast, the Moonshae Isles all of Toril is doomed. As the vast crystalline vines thrusting out of the earth and the oceans, reaching up towards wild space, are coming to maturity. And in a few 10-day, they'll start to draw the light and energy and life force from this entire planet, leaving it, as so many planets before, a barren, lifeless husk, drained of all vitality. That energy beamed out through space towards Xaryxis space, towards the Xaryxian Empire, and at its very core, their lifeblood, the star that they need to keep invigorating with the energy of other worlds, the whole basis of their culture, raiding out into other areas of wild space, sowing the seeds of destruction, and waiting for the life force of unwitting planets to be drawn and transmitted through the thousands of miles to their own star, that it may be kept alive just a little bit longer. The question is, Doc, how do you feel about that? Are you gonna let it happen again? The Xaryxians have been here.
Doc is going to meander over and pick his pipe up, put it in his pocket, extinguish the tobacco. Sightseeing trip's over. Captain, with your permission, let's go stop the rot.
Wait, context, please. What's up, Doc?
Pup, I'm gonna let it slide since this is the 1000th time you've said that to me. Right over there, your astral elf cousins, they've been planting a seed to a particular type of plant that does take the life out of you. I thought this corner of wild space was safe.
Dante, Athdara, have you heard of this phenomenon?
Have I heard of it?
That's a good question.
So we make a history check?
Yeah,
Please.
let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay.
Robblejack's Jebediah's old crewmate Glubberghoul is here. And the treant on their living ship is named after him. But
I don't think Athara would have, because I got a 7.
you have a crystal?
Mom.
I'm gonna keep that crystal.
Oh, she's wise.
Can't take him with you.
I got a 22.
Okay, so yes, Dante.
Thanks to my oops all int.
The other shoe drops, and you do realize that you are beholding with your own eyes for the first time something you only heard horror stories about in other wild space systems. These vines, planted by the Xaryxian astral elves. Lawbards are wont to gather and share stories, but anytime they talk about these stories, it's always in hushed, respectful tones for the millions lost, snuffed out, whenever the Xaryxians come calling.
Huh. So, let me just clarify. This is not the safest place to be right now. Potentially one of the worst places we could be in right now.
Doc,
Should we go? Should we go?
If the vines have grown, the Xaryxians are long gone.
Look, all I'm saying is, okay, sure, dodgy guys, dodgy pals, but hey, as long as we've got something to fight, I'm happy with that. And she just kind of like downs the rest of her drink and just kind of doesn't throw it, just kind of very gently because it's her only mug.
There's like a slop as Glabagul comes out from the aft castle.
Well, Afdar, if you're looking for someone to fight, just jump over the side. There's an entire fiendish horde, undead armies, a dragon goddess herself. Have at it.
She very much looks over the edge, just like, well, I know technically we're not really, like, in the sky, but I'd rather not jump off something that's up this high. So, I think I'm just gonna stay here and wait until they come to us. I'm good? Yeah.
He turns.
Elena, you win. She's learning.
What are you saying, pal? Were you betting against me or something?
Oh, I bet you were going to jump over.
Well, you forget, I'm afraid of heights. But remember what happened last time I went up the cruise?
Okay, Doc. You know I trust you. You know, sometimes I don't always understand everything you say, and probably vice versa. That's our thing. That's how we bond. I get on your ass, you get on my ass. You know, it's a thing. I'm not seeing you like this, so what should we do in your eyes?
Well, to be honest, not much we can do right now. Whatever they were gonna do, they've already done. This place is pretty much a corpse. Still rotten before it becomes a full skeleton. What we need to do, well, you're familiar with the rocker, bro.
Yeah, well, that's where we're going. So continue on as normal, then. Because I'm good with that. I'm very good with that.
By the way, here's Glabagul.
Our Glabagul.
My boy.
Bye bye.
Our sweet.
Doc, did you meet him in Out of the Abyss, or had he already gone?
Yeah, I met him.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I forget. That's been a particularly turbulent group.
You got my team's chaotic. Well, after we give Frictionless Dan the slip.
Yeah. Anyway, any of you who are familiar, Glabagul is from Out of the Abyss, and revealed themselves to be a plasmoid when our Out of the Abyss adventurers got to the surface. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Well, after we give Frictionless Dan the slip, I have a contact who usually meanders around La Luigi's, who might be able to help us stop the rot before it infects anything else. It's been years since we put a proper pesticide on them, but I think they'll be able to help with this little investigation. For now, we should keep our eyes open in case any particular astral elf cousins of yours decide that we are next fine target.
I mean, we would be fine as a target, but no, we're not going to be targets.
Now, Captain, hang on. Your first mate, Elena Sartell, comes also out of the aft castle, following after Glabagul. You know how pissed Frictionless Dan will be if we don't at least give that derelict Spelljammer a brief look over.
The words were out of my mouth. I was just trying to suggest it myself.
My heart breaks.
Good, isn't she amazing?
Derelict.
Scarlet, I hope
You
you're
know
still
what this ship has carried us through. Derelict.
She grabs your head and points it towards the Spelljammer on the Concord
Yeah.
shore. I'm not talking about this ship, you dummy.
Okay.
Oh my
That was a
God, we
test,
call-
and you passed. Congratulations. You
I
have
thought
one
I could've-
favor with your captain.
Medals at
I
dawn,
thought just
hooray.
kind of sidles over to Doc and we call him our captain. You can't even see where we're pointing at. That's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Surprised he found me.
Believe me, so am I. Right then. Well, any case, I think it's best we get out of here. One step at a
going to
time,
that-
eh?
But Cat, are we going to the ship though? Surely there might be some goodies on there.
I'm sure there's goodies and baddies. From the sounds of what Doc's been saying, real baddies.
Nothing we can't handle.
Doc, it is not a star moth. Difficult to tell, actually. It's very badly beat up.
So here's the good news. It doesn't look like the dumbasses kamikazed straight into the crystal. So this might actually be something other than the astral elves. Worst that could happen is we throw Ftr into the fray and take all the credit afterwards.
See,
Usual
now
then?
you're coming on to my level of thinking.
So basically, Doc, you're saying just the usual plan then? Throw me to the wolves and you take the goodies.
I mean, to your credit, that's usually the captain to take the goodies. I just look pretty while you're doing it.
It's fine. As long as I get to shed some blood, I'm happy with that.
It got us this far.
Ftr, do you want to do the people's champion? Or do you want to give him the old bangers and mashers?
Oh, bangers and mashers. You're making me hungry, pal. Yeah, bangers and mashers.
Bangers and mashers. And we'll draw the pistol from, which, by the way, this pistol is not sized for a normal humanoid. This is like a gift-sized pistol he pulls out.
Excellent. So it looks like a shorn-off double-barreled shotgun for you.
Damn right.
Blunderbuss.
I got my great axe ready. Let's go.
I
Elena.
bring my harp out.
I'll play the
That'll
soundtrack,
do,
shit.
pup. That'll do, pup.
Elena turns to Glabagul. Take us alongside. Jebediah? Bangers and mash, apparently. Alright. And your Spelljammer gently maneuvers over as Glabagul pilots it in the absence of Dante. And coming up alongside, when you're about 15 feet away, Athdara, your air is almost knocked out of you as a large branch comes down, scoops you up, and just hurls you onto the deck of the derelict ship.
Cheers, Jeb.
Be safe.
That's
And then just reaches over a big branch and just like makes a gangplank basically for Doc and Dante to run over.
Jebediah, I'm disappointed in you. Bangers and mashes is when you throw the mash first and then I go bang. When are you gonna throw me over?
Or through the masher.
I'm the banger, so throw the banger over.
You're heavier. Ugh.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh dear.
And you all pick yourselves up from the deck of this derelict ship. And
I think
Dante
saunters
saunters elegantly over.
looks over. I don't feel like being thrown today, and I'll starlight step across.
Noted.
Very much a big roll of the eyes from Athara there. Always with the shows.
Look, I gotta
eh?
keep this clean. It's so pristine.
Oh my
Presentation is key. Athdara, we're gonna have a conversation about this sometime. This is not the time, but
Look, I really don't care about what you're implying. I'm pristine. I just have a bit of blood every so often, but whatever. Okay, let's just go and.
Y'all,
shit.
y'all
Let's do the
look a
job.
darn sight better than me. And you see, crawling out of the doorway of this derelict is a streak. The owls of Humblewood.
Yeah.
In Corsair's kind of garb, but it's all kind of torn up and bloodied. One eye kind of bruised and squints shut as he crawls out, puts a winged hand up on the door frame and painfully pulls himself to his feet. I thank God ye's be here.
What happened? Like, you look a bit banged up there, pal.
I am, little and I am. We was attacked. Most of my crew are dead. Our ship was stolen. No offense to your fine robes and I'm sure fine ways, but it was your lot what did it. Astral elves. Well, don't worry, I know it wasn't you. You're showing your face for a start.
No, of course. Why would I want to deprive the world of this?
Please, if you can help us in any way. As I said, there's been a lot of casualties, but some of the folks are in need of medical attention.
Okay.
Other
How many people are with you?
I haven't been able to drag myself around the full ship yet. Allow me to come with yours and let's see who we can find. I hope not too many of them have succumbed. Oh, this is big. There you are. I found you. Big map.
Oh.
Now, as you all make your way over and get a proper look at this, it's more banged up than this and missing a bunch of tentacles, shall we say. But it is very clearly from the chitinous exterior. Chitinous? I always get that confused. Is it chitinous or chitinous?
That's a good question.
Anyway,
Very good question.
Potato.
from the very organic nature of the hull and the torn, injured sections where tentacles have been torn away and blasted, you can see that this was a nautiloid. The ships used by mind flayers.
Ooh.
I'm going to give Athdara just a pat on the back. Just be careful. Still not sure what we're really walking into here. And I'm going to cast Heart to Heart.
Oh, thanks, pal.
New spells, new
yeah.
spells.
Now you're talking.
Love a heart to heart.
So, if either of us drops to 0 hit points, but the other one is still up, you don't drop, and you have 1 hit point next hour.
And if we gain any more, and if we're in range of each other and we gain, either of us gain hit points, we share it.
Yep.
Cool.
Very nice.
Well, I'll try. It's gonna. Are you sure you want go by myself? Okay, I'll go by myself then. Yeah. Still not used to this space shit. Okay.
The
I'm right behind you, kitten.
The streak kind of delicately reaches out. Pleasure, and thank you. Beneto Krelazar's the name.
Nice to meet you, pal.
And
Athdara Ailey Gugova.
pleasure's all mine. Have a look at this guy, it's fantastic.
I once knew a Beneteau. I think his name was Pet Beneteau.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
So he's like, now, full disclosure. We are pirates, but we're on hard times. and we don't like to bite the hand that throws the...
That strokes you.
If you...
You don't like to bite the hand that strokes you.
No. The hand that throws the lifesaver. You know, what's the thingy called? You know, we don't have them on our ship.
Where's Jebediah?
They're kind of... What? Who's Jebediah? No. Oh, that must be you. He points at Doc.
Yes, that's correct. My name is Jebediah, and you're going to address me as such for the duration of our stay.
Oh, I don't see why I wouldn't. All right, please, I'll show you the way. Follow me. He starts to limp back towards... And as he came out onto the deck to say hello to you, you can see that the doorway behind him just kind of damply squelched shut.
Visceral reaction for Dara there.
It takes a little getting used to, but if you find just the right place, it opens right up.
I don't want to know. No thanks.
Oh, it's a door. You just gotta look for the handle.
But you just said get the right place. Where's the handle on this thing?
Right here. And he pats the edge of it, it's like...
I'll leave you to do the poking. Alright.
I'll do my best, but I feel my strength failing me.
Okay. Let's do this, lads. Let's get it on.
Let's go.
Right.
And you make your way inside. Okay, so where the hell are you? Hang on.
We're
I ask
in
myself that
space.
question every day.
Yep.
Okay, you guys must be on the bridge deck, I'd say. Yeah, okay. So, hold still. I'm gonna scoop you up here. Four to beam up.
Oh, honestly, by the end of this campaign, you're gonna need like Star Trek sound effects on Sirenscape.
I only have Stargate.
I mean, that'll do.
What about Firefly?
I've actually never watched it.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
You have homework to do, young man. Demand it by the end of next session.
It's only like 10 episodes or something, and then you got the film, and it's just like, oh, so good.
Chef's kiss.
Nice.
I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch me soar.
Okay. That sounds like something Jurassic World would say.
Not wrong.
Okay. So, you guys are here. The weapons have been destroyed. This is an intact Nautiloid map. Imagine it all much more mussed up than it is. Okay. So yeah, the injured fellow leads the way to the interior here. He's like, "Come on, follow me. Right this way." And you make your way inside and step.
About that.
Yeah, we can't move.
Curious.
There's a force field.
You fell right into my trap.
Oh yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Is this an upper level, maybe?
No, you're good. There, go now.
Going.
Yay! Hi, pal.
Sorry. I turned down lighting off, but it still has the barrier. The lines stop you. So sorry. Remind me to that on other maps if I forget. I'll check it out. Fit. Cheers, Mac. Yeah, I'll check it out. Okay, right. So you make your way inside and into the interior. The dark, flickering lights. There's kind of machinery and things. It sparks every now and then, and the gloom here. Luckily, we have a full party of dark vision gifted players, as the black and white vision unfolds before you. Just chaos, just destroyed bulkheads, things strewn about here and there. And let's see here. A little bit of box text as well. You come into the bridge area here, and you can see that the Nautiloid's bridge has a high ceiling, and there are stairs that ascend up to climbing up to the observation deck above, and where the Spelljammer helm will be, the control panel and stuff would be. He's like, I don't doubt you'll be wanting to have a snoot about and see if you can find yourself some treasure. All I want is to get me and my family out of here. Have you found that on your ship too? You know, you sail the wild space and astral sea together, and you find yourself really becoming a family.
I think Dante turns around to look at Doc and Athara with the Pedro Pascal smile. And he's probably being met with the Nicolas Cage smile from the set.
Just the both of them looking. You all know what he's talking about?
I don't know, some sort of like fucked up dysfunctional family, I can tell you that, but aren't all families?
The helm should be up there. My crewmates will be languishing down below.
Well, I'll go check out the helm, see if I can figure out what's happened and see what's salvageable. You guys want to take the rest of the ship?
We could. If
Yeah.
that's... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just agreeing. I'm just like, let's go and check the if you want to come with me, Doc. What do you think?
That can be arranged. Dante, if that Spelljammer looks reasonably salvageable, that'll fetch a good price, so... Just kind of winks with a sort of knowing acknowledgement, like, when he winks, it's like, that's fair game, you can take it. And, we'll join Athara below?
So,
Cool.
you're gonna go down into the lower decks. Thara's going up to where the controls are.
I'm going up to where the controls are.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going
to the helm.
down.
We going down, baby.
Splitting the
Downtown.
party. Session 1. What's the worst that could happen?
Sure.
Benotto calls out, "Don't worry, friends. Help is on the way." Sustenance is on the way. And as you make your way towards the stairs, creatures come slurping and writhing out from the shadows and the gloom beneath the stairwells as you are attacked by 4 Sirlons. So,
I thought you said
Cylon on
Cylons
its
then.
day?
Silence, that's silence. No. No, wait. No.
you hear for once of
Fucking hell's the sound
That-
effects. Jesus. Well,
Getting us in the fields with the Avernus Rock.
yeah.
Yes.
Let's pop these up here.
Oh, I'm boosting that.
Hang on, sorry guys.
Oh.
You can do it. You can do
Oh no.
What happened?
oh, they're yummy.
Salons.
Oh.
I mean, won't get you demonetized, but they just look like sad penises.
John, your enemies are a little flaccid there. You want to talk to them? Standing at attention.
Oh god. It's fine, they're ready for some circumcision.
Oh, oh no.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. They'll get to it. Hey, Obaba
Oh,
Banana!
dear.
Everyone, you should check out Obaba Banana's Instagram. They're a very cool artist. Okay.
Ooh, will do.
All right. So, as these delightful creatures lunge out from the darkness to attack, I think I could probably go one better with the art. See if we've got the proper handouts here. No, of course.
No, we don't need to zoom in of the sad Pinai.
I'm zooming in. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have. Oh no!
Mistake
They
number
look like
one.
they've got beards. Oh.
Oh god.
Here we go. Sirlons. And they have hoofs, little hoofs.
Oh no, that doesn't make it better.
Hello.
Oh god.
No, thank you.
Close it now.
Thank
Oh.
I mean, this section of the adventure is called where is it? Hang on. Yeah, the terrors of the void. So I think it works.
Really terrifying.
Just stuff it back in. Jeez.
Okay, so let us, for the first time in the dark of Xaryxis, roll some initiative.
Yay!
Here we go.
It's not a kraken.
No.
Yep.
I'd like to use one of my crystals, please.
Be my guest. Sir.
I'd like to use the other crystal, please.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
That's two nat ones.
Oh, bitch.
I'm sorry. There's
Better.
only one crystal per roll. Sorry.
Oh, for God's sake! Damn
No.
But now you still have a crystal.
it. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
I hate it.
The Mind Flayers, the Mind Flayers, Sirlons were destroyed, but they left behind a little brood of eggs.
Oh no, is that what that purple stuff is?
No, that's a little robe. It's got a little scarf.
Oh.
Now, Doc, I would like your roll to be made with disadvantage, please.
Yes, that's right, because I do have the disadvantage. Thankfully, we're doing it on initiative.
Right? I thought you'd be appreciative of that. Okay.
What the hell? Oh, yeah. The mobile app gets kind of weird with initiative. Like, it rolls everything else fine. Oh,
Yeah?
well, it's the same damn number anyways.
Oh man. Okay, so we have our Sirlons, and we have our.
Oh shit, I forgot we're rolling initiative on here. We're not manually doing it.
You can do it with the dice as well. It's fine. Just you just have to
okay.
type it in. Yeah.
Dutch demo.
Hey,
How do
Rishi.
you type it in?
Just click on the number. There you go. Yeah. Oh, Speedy Dwarf.
Ah, we can officially do bangers and mashers now. This is exactly what I wanted.
All right. So, Astara, your barbarian instincts kick in, and your father's axe
Yep.
sings
Hola.
as battle is joined.
Well, I think it goes without saying, I would like to rage.
Yes, let's go.
Yes!
Woo! You creepy fuckers! Get off us! And with that, I am gonna go and this is when I get really kind of flustered. The one next to Dante, I'm just going to use my great axe and just give him a right old attempt to this right head down
Gotcha.
with Olor.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
So the one directly below you, yes?
yeah.
Okay. So let me just save this sound set like this a bit easier on my system. Sorry about the sound before, folks. It was messing up a bit. Okay. So, how'd you go there? Thara?
So does a 13 hit?
A 13. Be right with you. Does not, I'm afraid.
Oh, God.
You go swing the axe forward and it gets tangled up in those purple robes. and it just the eyeless face just turns towards you with its gummy lips, eagerly awaiting breakfast.
Oh god. In that case, out of frustration, I'm gonna try and give it another go. Because rage, I can still use it because I've raged already, haven't I? It doesn't start next round, does it? I can still use it now. It's been ages since I played a barbarian.
You've activated your rage, so yeah.
Cool. It's been so long. Right, I'm just gonna. I imagine that the axe kind of goes like into the deck, so I'm just gonna be like, like really fucked off. So I'm just gonna pull it out and just kind of like do a side swipe instead.
Go for it.
This phallic bastard. Oh, can I use my crystal?
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God, that one.
How bad was it?
It was that one.
Oh,
Oh, cock off!
no.
Again!
Great kid, don't get penisy.
I'm sorry. It's been a while.
Bad luck. Okay. Flustered by the sudden emerging of these terrible creatures, Athara is unable to wound, and they grin as only a Sirlon can as they hungrily go for you. One on each of you and two on Athara.
Oh, we don't like that.
Grab us some stat blocks here. Okay, they lunge for you. Oh, Charlie coming in with Athara's inspiration right back at you. Cheers, buddy.
Danke.
Okay. So, the Sirlon lunges forward with its mouth trying to bite you and claws going for you. Let's have a look here. Actually, no. New monsters, new toys, I really should use them to the fullest of their abilities. They try to tenderize their meal before they get in there, and they attempt to use their psychic crush. Sorry, Athara, they have a crush on you.
Oh, I was going to say that, damn it! I mean, who doesn't?
Athara, wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh god.
9.
Oh dear. Okay, that's not enough. You feel your mind being crushed in by the psychic energies of these beasts, these monsters of the void, and you take one of those, and one more please. One of those. You take 11 psychic damage.
Oh no.
And the other one decides that, suitably tenderized now, and lunges for you with its mouth and claws. I can do this over here. What's your AC?
So on here it says 10, but on the sheet I sent you it said 17.
Does not have the armor equipped.
Yeah.
Might be that.
What?
Have you got armor equipped?
Yeah,
I
because you're a
shouldn't. I
barbarian.
shouldn't do. I actually have advantage if I don't have armor, so
Okay.
I shouldn't have any on.
Let's have a look.
Oh.
2 seconds, please.
Not that she's out there just like topless or anything like that.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not judging.
It's wild in wild space.
It definitely adds some context to these flaccid things.
No, I think they'd be standing at
Don't do
attention
my
if they
girl
were.
dirty. Jesus.
This truly is the darkest timeline of QuestJunkiesUK.
Yeah, AC 10, look at that. I'm not quite sure how, because your dexterity is +3.
Yeah.
At very least. And
So I know on the sheet I sent you it said 17, and that's me basing off the stats from this. So I don't know what's happened there.
yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, this 17 is, just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Ooh, I'll tell you what though, as that psychic crush just forces down on your mind, there is a surge of wild magic as you desperately try to protect yourself.
Oh god. Of course there
Oh
is.
boy.
Bloody hell.
The barbarian wild magic table. I don't think we've seen much of it.
Come on. Come on.
Reign of chaos.
Okay. Not to be defeated, Afdara, the dwarven barbarian. Undefeated champion of so many belts. They'll never take your belts from you. As a massive ornate gold and gemstone belt appears around your waist. And it cannot be removed until the next time you fall prone.
It's a chastity
No,
belt.
No, it's a champion belt. Come on, this is the barbarians table, not the clerics.
So do I just get blinged up then,
Yeah, you've just got
basically?
this massive wet wrestling belt.
Hell
Basically.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Amazing.
Nice. Right, so yeah, that was a dirty 20 with the bite. So breakfast is served. You take 9 piercing.
Okay.
And claws. Little grabby hoof claws. No. And, oh, yes. One of the claws slashes through past your armor and into your skin. You take 3 slashing.
Ooh, okay.
That's not kosher.
And I would like Dante and Doc to also make those wisdom saving throws, please, as you are also subjected to a tenderizing.
I would like to use my other crystal, please.
Burn through
That's
them.
another
Oh,
natural one.
Wow.
We've had like
Oh,
6 natural ones already.
I had 2
Get
in
him
a
out
row.
of the way now. Get him out of the way
Okay.
now. Oh my god!
It's better. Did you just get one as well?
No, my save is ridiculous.
Nice.
Oh shit. Okay. I got a 14.
14. Okay.
14.
That beats it. And Doc's was amazing. You still half damage, I'm afraid, on a success. So, Dante, you take 10, half to 5. And Doc, you take 12, half to 6.
Duly noted.
Psychic damage again. As they hungrily starts to reach for you. Okay, and then their brother, their family, quite literally. Yeah, actually, it wasn't being metaphorical after all. I'm surprised they got through all of that without any insight checks or anything. I'm very happy. You just hear from behind you, Dante. From one captain to another. Cheers. Ah! Just like lunges towards you.
Ew.
Let's see here.
Just like not the uniform, not the uniform.
Okay. So this is no regular sirloin. By the way, these guys have to they eat this what Benito was a real pirate. They eat the person and then they go into like a 6-hour psionic trance and then they just become them.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Let's have a look here. Well, look here. Quickly have a look at that first. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Actually, yeah, he's gonna hold back. He's gonna cast Mage Armor on himself first.
Interesting.
Duly noted.
And also gets ready to make its attacks against you. Which brings us to Doc. Bangers.
Bangers indeed. So, I'm only doing one thing on this turn. 3rd level, I'm going to cast Invested Champion. And I'm going to choose that I am the champion of Afdara. So, you touch one creature and choose either to become its champion or for it to become yours. If you choose a creature to become your champion, it fights on your behalf. While the spell is in effect, you can cast any spell with a range of touch on your champion as if the spell had a range of 60 feet. Your champion's attacks are also considered magical, and you can use a bonus action on your turn to encourage your champion, grant them advantage on the next attack roll.
Nice.
Damn.
New spells.
You know
Love it.
you
I'm
love
so
that Tomb of Heroes
confused.
goodness. Alright, so, long story short, you're just gonna see Doc just tap your shoulder as you're getting beat by these flaccid creatures. And just whisper in, you know, if they were standing any more erect, this might get a little hard. Why don't you give him the old mash? As my bonus action.
Sorry, chat. They're
your
not going to let
next
go.
Next turn, you have advantage on your attack.
I love you.
Awesome. Okay, Dante. Athara on deck.
Okay. So Dante's very creeped out by these flaccidy foes in front of him. So he heard the comment about the captain and turns around. The lyre of cosmic winds in hand. This is a gorgeous, multicolored lyre with incredibly thin strings. As he prepares, hold it. Well, from one captain to another. Go fuck yourself. And he rakes down on the strings as a sharp force of air comes lashing out towards him as I cast Lacerate, and I'm going to upcast it at 4th level. So that's a Constitution saving throw. Pretty please. DC is 15.
Okay.
Amazing.
Come on.
The
Fuck 'em
Constitution is normally +0.
Oh no.
It's
Normally.
opposite stay. So the Constitution is switched with their Charisma. So
Uh-huh.
today, it's -2.
Incredible.
Yes. Come on.
What's your DC?
Wow. 15.
Okay, 17 or higher. I'll do it in Twitch chat.
Amazing.
Accountability.
Come on.
This sounds like it's going to be very painful.
It's potentially. I'm going to roll it in roll 20.
Huh? 4.
Okay, so that's the full damage.
Ouch.
Yes.
Even better. Here's another little thing that this spell says that you very kindly gave to us. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the wound erupts with a violent spray of blood, and the target gains a level of exhaustion.
Yes.
Oh,
fucking
no,
go.
ignore that. I rolled 6 d20s, not... I didn't just do 94 points of damage. I wish I did. It's d8s. You take 34 points of damage.
Doc, we were trying to read that.
Oh, no, my bad. Oopsie.
How much was it?
34.
Okay, what does it look like as you spin around and lash out at this creature? Because,
So it's just this...
my friends,
Oh?
for the first time in this campaign,
Hey!
with 31 HP, tell me what happens.
So the incantation lashes out as Dante smiles with this charismatic smile. You see actually his hair goes from the astral sea purples and blues to a vibrant red as he casts this attack. And this line in the air just goes straight forward through the thing's neck, and he reacts as if nothing's happened, and then the head just tumbles from the torso.
And he explodes to boot.
Amazing.
That's hot.
Arr, me found. Right in me found family.
It's one of those. It's like like all the animes and the samurai movies where nothing happens, and it's until I turn around and I click something on the lyre, and then
The Nautiloid is redecorated. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's my action. Bonus action, I'm going to smile at the other two and say, well, let's have some fun. And I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Afdara.
Excellent.
Cheers,
That's how
Al.
you do it.
What dice
That
is
I
that?
believe that's a D8 at this level.
Oh, very nice.
Let me
Speaking
check.
speaking of Athara,
Just getting
Hi.
fucked the hell up.
rage.
Okie doke. My go, yeah. Okay. Alright, so first of all, I would like to use my Curse of Bloated Agony on one of these fuckers. So I'm gonna do it on the one again next to Dante, so just below
I mean,
me.
going by the art, they look like they're way ahead of you there already. They're already
Yeah.
bloated down the agony already. But yes.
Oh, I'll make them bigger. Right, so with that, I'm just gonna like cut across my chest, and as like the blood just kind of comes down, or like over one of my over my hand axe, and I just kind of like point my hand axe at one of the flaccid dudes and be like, "You're mine." And with that, so they have disadvantage on strength and dex checks now.
Gotcha.
And they're gonna take 1 point of D8. So it's not D8 of necrotic damage. If it makes more than one attack on its turn. I rolled a 2, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. You have to make a con save, DC 10.
Right now?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wait,
Right.
how does cutting words work? Because I have that. Is that
Isn't it a
just
reaction?
attacks? Yeah.
Oh,
It's
shit,
a
no,
reaction,
sorry.
but is it?
It's next turn you have to take it at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Idiot.
Hold on, cutting words. Let's take a look. Because I'm curious too. Yeah.
Cutting words.
Lower
here we go.
foes, ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls. Okay.
Okay. So it doesn't happen now. Because if it does happen now, I'll cutting words it.
It happens. Sorry, I made a mistake on this. So they take 1d8 necrotic damage. Makes more than one attack on its turn, but when it's there's an amplify on it. So the curse lasts for 1 minute, and when the cursed creature at the end of each of its turns needs to make a con save to end the curse. So
Okay.
now I don't
No,
know if you
no,
take a
end of its turn.
D8. It's
Yeah.
next turn.
It's
yeah.
end of its turn.
Which
Yeah.
one have you cursed?
But the one below me, next to Dante.
Okay, let me mark that. The sound effects. Thank you, Sirenscape.
Yeah, something else.
Let's use this one. Okay.
Okay.
That shows you how big this map is. Look how tiny the icon is.
God. And as I've done that, just like gone like, I'll have you. I'm gonna swiftly turn around again with Olor and try and get to the one behind me, and try and slash the shit out of it. The one next to Doc. So does what is that?
You have advantage, by the way.
Thank you. I'll
And
try
a
again.
D8 of Bardic Inspiration.
Oh my god, so much stuff. Okay, so that's better. So that's the advantage. It's the 3. So wait, 15. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay.
And so with that, I would need to roll a d12.
Have you seen the little toggle on your sheet where you can just turn on the rage damage?
No.
Like below the attacks, there's like a damage modifier, a global damage modifier.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
Yeah, it's cool, eh? It's really good, like if you've got a paladin or someone, so you can just everyone can just put on like a saving throw bonus thing. You just turn on off when they're in. It's really cool. Hey Seb.
So during that hit, it takes 10 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Oh wait,
Oh.
plus 4. So that's 14 points of slashing damage, sorry.
Nice.
Hell
and
yeah.
am I right in saying I get +2 on melee attacks because I'm raging as well?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
16
rage
then.
bonus.
I forgot to add that last time. So 16. And
okay.
then I'm just gonna.
My it's okay. You didn't hit last time.
I know.
Oh.
Oh no!
Welcome to the show.
Don't kill me! So I've got that guy, and then the guy who I cursed. I can imagine it kind of being like a bit of a table tennis situation where I'm going back and forth with them. So I'm going to try the one next to Dante again, the one who I cursed. I'm going to attack them again. That I'm going to use my crystal for because I mucked up. Okay. So that will be 22. Does that hit?
Yes.
Sorry, getting well too excited.
Hey, Dante, your inspiration is back from Rishi. Thank you, Rishi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
9 points of slashing damage.
On the southern one, yeah?
Yeah, on Cursed Boy.
Okay.
And during this whole time, I imagine because
Yeah.
Cursed. Sorry.
I was gonna say, no, it's the southern one. It's just like, y'all better chill out, right? Sorry,
I
Daisy.
imagine
That
this-
face
Sorry,
with
Daisy.
that accent.
I imagine during this time as well, because I'm doing like a swift back and forth, because I cut my chest, that is like just gonna be blood, kind of just like whipping them in the face, and the others as well. Just like little splatters, just for flavor.
Yes. Charlie, no, afraid not, mate. You have to add it to each one. It's very easy to add. Okay. That would be cool though, right? If you had like the paladin sheet, you turned it on and it affected everyone else's sheets.
Oh god.
If only
But
were
then-
that easy.
But then Roll20 would have to know how close you were, like the token and everything. So that would be pretty impressive. Okay. Cheers. So, yeah, I love that. So you just like, the axe just slashes out, just cuts. You know, like when you cut, when you cut like a sausage or something, it just like peels open a little bit. It's like open like that. And then
That is not a visual.
and then you drop to one knee and just like cut round on the other one to the south there.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, thanks for Athdara's inspiration there.
Oh, cheers.
Back at ya. I should use mine so everyone's got the chance to be generous to me. Okay. And then let's actually see if it actually happens. Alright. Well, speaking of, as Solon finishes... as Athdara finishes the Solon's turn on you all and starts to attack. As before, they attack... Now, if it makes a multi-attack, it gets damage, right?
So yeah, if it makes more than one attack there, then it takes 1d8 of necrotic damage.
Gotcha.
And then
Okay.
you're also going to do a con save as well at the end of your turn to try and end it.
Okay, Doc, what's your AC?
18.
18?
Yep.
Okay, that is a natural 20 on the bite.
Cutting words. I'm gonna make you re-roll with my reaction.
Curses.
Bless you, Dante.
It makes it reroll?
Yeah. So let me hang on. I've got it here.
Yeah, I got it right here,
Da, 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 da.
expend your bardic inspiration. And no, you roll the bardic inspiration die and subtract that.
Okay. So it makes it less than a crit by a d8. Where's my d8 gone?
Where are you?
It takes one off the roll.
Man.
So would that make it a natural 19?
It would, except
Oh.
the little bit of text at the end of that ability, which says the creature is immune if it can't hear you, or if it's immune to being charmed.
Ah.
shit.
It's
These
one of those.
psionic beasties are immune to being charmed.
Good to know.
I'm
It's
afraid.
like he knew.
I tried.
Bad luck. So, natural 20. And claw attacks. A miss. And a miss. Okay. So, that is going to be 17 piercing damage, Doc,
Okay.
as the Ceylon bites into you.
Wait, and these are the phallic creatures, right?
Yes.
That's all.
I thought this was a family channel.
Clearly not. From the way you guys have been going on. Okay, so Dante, coming at you. This is the one.
Oh,
and
no.
Athara, roll the necrotic damage, please. What's your AC, Dante?
My AC is a massive 14.
Okay, the bite hits. The
I rolled a
claw
4 for the necrotic damage.
hits and misses. So a bite and a claw. It lunges towards you, takes a chunk into your shoulder there. Its teeth in that circular mouth just lodging onto your shoulder. And
Not the uniform!
oh, we're just damage. Nice. So that is a total of 11 damage there.
Ew.
Okay.
As it bites into you, and the damage was, sorry, Athara?
4.
Alright. It just starts bleeding from its paws as Athara's curse kicks in.
Lovely.
Now you're talking.
Done. And Athara, what's your AC?
17.
17. Okay. 2 of them lunge for you. Bite-sized. Miss. And a miss. The claws.
The claws.
The claw. It
The
hurts.
claws.
Ah!
Miss and miss. Okay. From a total of 6 attacks, you take 6 damage.
Oh, good.
Oh no, sorry, 8
Hell yeah.
damage. 8 damage.
Love to hear it.
Not very good. They're just like they're like kind of little T-Rex arms. They're just like just like coming at you.
6 damage, okay.
All right. Benotto is gone. Get out of here, you. Doc, over to you, my friend.
I promised the mashers. It's time for the banger. Doc is going to move right over here at the risk of an opportunity attack.
Attack.
So you get the opportunity attack if you'd like, Mr.
I
Fallick.
would like. Nope, 7.
All right, cool. The cool thing about Invested Champion is anytime your champion is within range of about 60 feet, anything with a range of touch to 60 feet spell, you can cast through them.
Nice.
I would like to cast Fireball.
Centered on Athara?
God damn right.
Let's roast those bangers. Oh god, are you actually gonna?
Someone cast Fireball. I'm gonna have a shot of Fireball.
Okay, well I'm just gonna drink my monster then and hope for the best.
Okay.
I wanted to hit all these bad boys. So
I'm
we'll
gonna
say
very
that the
drunk this
point of
campaign.
range is right. We'll start it from the origin right here. That's the center.
Hang on. It's not cast like where Athara is. It's as if she's casting it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't get all of them without getting Athara as well.
I know.
She's just
Thanks.
casting it on the floor. So, she's gonna tank it. She's gonna tank the damage.
Like Athara just makes eye contact. She's like, no. So your hand's like,
You served well, kitten.
what are you doing? Get out of my mind! Just blow yourself up.
It's fine, she's used to fire.
Apparently. Hang on. Sirenscape has a button for us. Okay. Astora, you hear? You hear Doc muttering something. It's time for the bangers. And you feel the divine might of this gunpowder cleric flowing through you and exploding all around you.
I'd like to think, just for flavor, John, the prosthetic mechanical arm of Doc comes up and just kind of looks over at Afdara, kind of twists and then grips. And as it does, it just kind of, the body of Afdara just erupts in this fireball.
You love to say it. Okay, so this is a
He's
Dex
proper
saving throw
raging now.
of...
It is a
get
range
hot.
of 20 feet.
Dex saving throw of what, sorry?
Oh, dex saving throw. Dex saving throw 15.
15. Okay, After you.
So what do I have to do?
Just roll a dex
You have
saving
to
throw.
roll Dex 15, and if you see it, I believe barbarians at that level get advantage on Dex saving throws. So you would see it.
I would
Yeah,
hope
I'm
she
check-
sees it. She's doing it.
So I rolled 11 on the dice. So that's what, 14?
What's your dex save?
Deck save is 3.
+3. Okay.
Did you roll with advantage? Because you see it.
I did.
Damn.
But I can use my crystal. Fuck it. I'm just gonna use it again.
Why not? Why not?
Do it.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll be a 21.
Nice.
You take
So,
half?
Yeah.
damage. Roll that damage for us,
God.
Duck.
Eh,
Okay,
sure.
the Sirlons, top left to bottom right. What was the DC again, mate?
15.
15.
Okay. Pass. Fail. Pass. Fail. So left is pass, right is fail. Hey, Robbie.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
So,
So what's the damage?
you are going to take... I don't know if the mobile app works damage well, but we're going to try it. Does it not? Please roll.
No, it's just the description.
Thanks. Okay. I'll just do it manually.
Okay.
So it's going to be a total of 31 for the failures, and I believe halved is 15.
15,
rather
yes.
than?
Athara, you got your crystal back twice, so use it up. And Doctor, remember you've got one as well. Remember, it was you, wasn't it?
Yes, I've got
Wasn't
two
it,
actually. I've got
Hmm?
two.
No, because you've used one, and we gave it back.
I haven't used any yet.
Oh,
No, I've
sorry.
not used a. No. Disadvantage I've used.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So yeah, both wrong one. Athara and Doc, you can use your crystal and have it just stay there.
Duly noted.
There we go. Cheers, guys. Thanks for all the support. Okay. So, okay, 15 on the left, 31 on the right. Nice. Oh, the one to the top there actually gets destroyed by that, burnt up. And 15 for this guy, as the flames just erupt and painfully illuminate the interior of the dark ship. The one to the south, the one that had the curse on it, is on its last legs, its last little hoofed legs. So, I don't know if Patch, did you do the bloodied last legs?
I don't really know.
Okay, so because you can physically see how badly they're doing. If it has a yellow dot, that means it's half HP or less. If it has a red dot, it's 10 HP or less.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, horrible horsey worm things.
I think I just do. He's looking rough, and then he's looking real rough.
Yes, that's facts.
Just different inflections.
That works too. That works too. Are you
Yeah.
quite finished, Doc?
I mean, if you want me to do a bonus action, sure, but nah, we're kosher.
Okay, doke. Dante, how about it? Your crew are roasting each other again.
Dante's like, you know, at some point, you should probably find me a place for this this bangers and mash, but here's what I got. And he lunges his hand forward, and we're gonna hit the one next to me and the one behind me with a lightning bolt.
Yes.
That is
Very frightening.
a 5 feet wide, 100 feet long blast of lightning.
Fuck me.
I'm imagining, you know, your Dragon Ball anime style, just blast.
Nice. So another deck save, yeah?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
DC.
15.
Okay, one next to you passes, the one behind fails.
How much is
Doesn't
this?
matter. The one right in front of you just gets absolutely fried. They had 1 HP left.
Oh no!
You just blow on him and then he just dies.
Yep.
Didn't roll too great, but it's 23.
Nice. Already badly damaged from the fireball. It is on its last legs.
You love to see it.
Screeches and chitters at you. Alright. Nice.
And
Anything
then
else said, Dante?
for the rest of my turn, I'm just trying to clean my uniform, which is, there's bite marks and there's not happy.
Okay, Afdara, how about him?
Alright, so I am going to... This is... Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this for fun. As my bonus action, I'm gonna use my Crimson Right. On the... Which dude we got? So the one... No, I'm not wasting on him. I'm the one that's top. Diagonal to me. So I'm gonna give him a good old... Yeah, him. Thanks. So I'm gonna cast my Crimson Right on him as my bonus action. So when it's activated, I take 4 necrotic damage, but I also deal an additional 4d4 of damage when I attack.
Nice.
So I'm going to use my lovely Olor again, and just say this is for Alec, and then give him a good old swipey swipe. Does an 18 hit?
So it does.
Sweet. Okay, and then so that's d12 for 10 plus. Where is it? I've just read it out and I can't find it. 1d4.
Oh, Nightway, this isn't a spell, this is a Blood Hunter ability.
Yeah. So 13
13 damage?
points of damage.
Okay, nice. Did you do the +2?
Yeah.
Okay. It's bloodied. Anything else?
Gonna give the one that's red next to it. It's gonna swick round and be like, "Suck my dick," and then just completely give it another wee smack.
Wow.
So that is the 13 hits.
It does not, I'm afraid.
Ah, fuck. I'm just kind of like.
Wait, you have advantage, young lady. I
Oh, no,
still
wait, no,
have
no.
invested
No, not 13.
champion up.
It's. I do. Thank you. In that case, it does a 23 hit.
Yes, it does. That's a
This
stamina.
is just the
Thank
strategy.
you, Daddy.
Buff Mai until she kills everything.
Okay, so that is 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
Mai. Tell me what happens.
Yes, she got one. Yes.
Right, so as I said, I'm just gonna scream "suck my dick" and just give him one swipe across, and then as I swiftly do it, I go one swipe across, one up, and then with both hands just go ah, and just slice what I'm assuming is its head in half, as just some lovely fountain occurs, and I just kind of turn around to Doc and just kind of go.
Rage kiss. Okay.
Yeah.
Better than rage quit. Thank you. Nice. End of the turn. The final sermon is going to scutter for those stairs. Athara, would you like to make an attack of opportunity, please?
Oh, okay. That's just a D20, right?
It's just
What
an
do I use?
attack.
Attack just someone.
Just make an attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I rolled an 8.
Plus.
Oh, I'm guessing plus 7, so that'll be 15.
Meets it, beats it.
Hey.
Okay. Do I use my great axe for that? Do I?
Yeah,
hit them?
it's just a normal
okay.
attack.
You can choose any attack you like. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that'll be
Any melee attack.
7, 8, 9. Oh, wait. 11.
Excellent. Okay. I think so. The Sirlon just like turns its little hoofs, kind of skidding on the blood-slick floor. And it starts like clink, 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 clink away from you. You just like kind of reach up and just throw your axe, and it's like boom, slams into its back, and it just goes and skids slowly to a halt at the top of the stairs, and is dead and gone.
I've missed playing a barbarian so much. Oh, I forgot how great she is.
Well, I guess today, the folly was not the fortune, but it was theirs. Cue the CSI Spelljammer music.
I was gonna say, Doc.
Oh,
She turns around. I was gonna say she turns around to Doc and be like, "Do you want some gravies with your bangers and mash?"
Oh, you delivered on that, darling.
Okay.
Right.
Captain, you look like shit. Less than usual. How you holding up? You need a little pick-me-up?
I'm curious on the flavor here as well. Athdara, how do you look as you come down from your rage? What does that look like?
Oh, So, I mean, I imagine that while she's been raging, her hair is kind of being a bit more on edge, like almost kind of like it's gone into a mohawk. But like as she comes down from a rage, it just kind of goes back to normal, and like her skin gets a little bit more rosy and flushed rather than the pale, anger that she had in white knuckling. And just like I need something serious now.
And Dante's just like using it like in rapid succession, combinations of prestidigitation and mending to try and get rid of the mucus, the blood, whatever the fuck's been coming off those things, and the bite marks and the tears. Just to, presentation is everything.
Mark those cantrips.
Absolutely.
Actually, Dante, you got a little bit of pus on the back. Let me just get that for you.
Yes, please
Right
do.
there.
Please do.
Turn a little more to the side. There you go. Perfect. All right, it's out.
Well, that was something.
So sorry, where were you headed again?
Guys, can I just have a wee sit down? It's been a while since I've done that. And I'd like to activate my short rest.
Yes,
if
indeed.
possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can use your dice if you like.
Just gonna be there, just like chugging away, just like
little mote of phoenix crystal that was floating along behind you just explodes into a kind of sparkling dust and causes the benefits of a short rest.
Awesome.
So I use my D12 for that, and I okay.
Yeah, you
I
should
don't
have
gain much.
You should have 6. Is it 7?
7.
We've got 1 each level. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Can I take a quick look around the immediate area just to make sure there's nothing else sneaking up upon us?
Please give me investigation or perception.
Investigation or perception? Which is best? Perception, absolutely. Natural 1.
Oh. Coast is clear. Undoubtedly.
Fantastic. Well,
Actually,
save the day again, didn't we, friends?
I think for that you get this.
Wait.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, what would you like to do, my friends?
I would like to. Is that So I'm just trying to think. So see, oh, I can't tap. I thought I could tap it. You know
If you-
where
if
the
you-
little steps are.
If you click and hold, it'll ping.
Okay. See here.
Yeah.
Is that going down
Yes.
or up?
Those go down.
It's going down.
Mhm.
I'm quite curious to go and investigate that.
You know, maybe we. I said split up before. Maybe we don't. Maybe we stay together.
All right. Where do you suggest, Captain?
I'm thinking, like you said. Like you said. Well,
You know, Dante, it's likely that there won't be much above, and there'll be more below.
yeah, we'll take a look down. That's where all the good stuff is likely to be.
Doc, you kind of shake your head. You remember talking about the expensive spell jamming helm that was probably upstairs, but
Well, we'll come back for the spell jamming helm. I guess we can stay away from a few coins for now, but don't forget, whatever's down there is ours.
Of course.
You can always come back on the way, or on the way out. We can always go to the helm.
Indeed.
Well, let's go.
Okay. So yeah, you
Any luck?
leave the bridge deck and head down towards the battle deck. Which is ironic, really, because you just had the battle here.
We just had the battle.
The battle deck is where the barbarian is.
No fighting on the battle deck.
Home is where the heart is. Yeah, home is where the fight is.
Okay.
Oh god.
So just turning off those barriers again. And you guys appear down here. Oop. There you are. Where would you like to go?
Right, gang, let's split up and search for clues. No.
Zoinks.
Jinky.
Best foot forward. One of you two want to take the lead?
I'll give Kitten the rest. Needs a little catnap. Why don't we take a look at the two doors I'm seeing here, and then we'll make our way to the nice big old entrance.
All right.
Right.
You're looking. So you're looking at the smaller rooms there. Okay. Yeah, you have a poke around, and they were like staging grounds, and like there was like some equipment there, but this part of the ship took a really bad hit from the weapons of the Star Moth, so that seems to have attacked it, and the walls are smashed in, and everything's all just scattered about the place. And you kind of have a poke around, but there's nothing particularly useful. This is, like I said, this is more of a staging ground. Yeah, there's like not so much going on here.
Try the bigger one?
I like that.
Yep. Okay, so you make your way down through to the front of the ship. And any Wakiverse aficionados might recognize this map as the one we used in Rift Raiders.
Oh.
And you make your way through those doors and up those little stairs on the far end. They lead up to like a small kind of observation deck, which there is a separate map for, but we don't need to jump over there. And as you clamber up there onto this observation platform, you can see the splintered remains of a mangonel lying on the forward deck, and strewn about it are piles of ammunition, which could be salvageable. Dante, you can see the end of Fortune's Folly, your ship kind of poking around the edge of the hull here. And you think if you give Gabagool a whistle and have him come over here, then Jebediah could probably start scooping them over himself.
I will do just that.
Okay, you do that cool kind of shepherd's whistle that I can't do. And,
Yep.
that's just the mic speak out anyway. I'm sure
I couldn't even do it anyway. I can't whistle like that.
that was the perfect excuse. That was amazing.
Just-
And you do a sharp whistle, and Glabagool kind of delicately maneuvers your ship nearby, and you shout up to Jebediah.
Was it Jebediah or was it Globbergle?
You shouted for Jebediah to start scooping it over himself because he can reach
Oh,
through
okay,
the branches.
Gotcha. Jebediah! Some stuff in here that you might enjoy. You like throwing things? Well, what about
That I
things
do.
that... What about things that explode on contact?
Ooh. Gimme. It's like, grab your hands, but with branches.
Yeah.
So yeah, the tree ant just leans over with that creaking of wood again and just starts scooping the. I don't think you have ballista. You just have the mangonel. Actually, no, you do have the ballista on the back, don't you? So he gets the ballista bolts and puts them down next to your ballista on the back, and then he starts scooping the mangonel stones to put next to him. Because he has a surprise. If you see on the map of your ship, there is, if you look like next to where the tree detail is, there is like a bunch of loose stones around the base of the trunk, which is that's the tree ant's main attack, is like hurling stones at people. So he starts eagerly gathering those, and you get 40 of each if you'd like to make a note of that, which he will be bringing on over. Good to see you, Brimbrass. Okay, so, that seems to be it for this deck of things. Not many, just a few things.
Can I?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going to say, can I can't remember if it's something that I can activate, but can I activate Hunter's Bane just in case there are any, undead about, potentially, considering that this ship got attacked?
Okay, let me know. What does that do?
So basically, I get advantage on survival checks to track any sort of like undead. When I previously used it before, I remember kind of like not like an X-ray sort of thing, but if I can detect any undead, fae, or fiends about. But it's so I have advantage on intelligence ability checks as well to recall information about them. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just a little prick on the finger this time, because I'm just like, there you go.
Note it. Let's have a think here. Undead or fiends and fae.
I doubt there'd be fae here. Who knows? Space fae.
Just pings off of Dante.
I mean, yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
For flavor, I think of it as kind of like a, like sonar, for example, especially because we're out in like deep space or wild space.
No.
Even. I feel like it's a bit like that.
It's the radars from Alien that they have on the guns.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I imagine it as. Yeah.
Nice. You do not sense anything, Hathdara, no.
Okay.
But there is a kind of like jacuzzi adjacent thing lower down. So I just imagine there's just an archfey just lounging, and it's just like, oh, hello, water's just right.
My God, it's Artagan.
he's here too.
He's
Okay, so
everywhere.
are you continuing down?
Sure.
Okay, so you head back over to those stairs and clamber on down to the cargo deck, I assume.
The room of death and torture.
Lots of goodies.
Our favorite.
Okay, what do you want to do? Because as you look down the stairs, you see it seems to bypass the next level between, and there's like it's walled in and goes down further than a normal deck would go. So it seems to bypass one deck and go to the lower deck, if you want to go down.
Okay.
Yep.
Feeling up for a little excursion.
Okay, so you clamber on down, take the longer route down through the stairs, and emerge on the prison deck.
Oh, bro. Prison.
Yeah. And hang on. Curses. Wrong layer. Token layer. There we go.
Guess we're setting the bar real low with this prison level.
On 6.
Here you go. Boop. This one's a bit more populated.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Hello.
Oh. Hi.
So you
No, thank
emerge down the stairs, clomping down the stairs there, into the prison lair, and find yourselves in the middle of a cell block. Down the passageway, Doc in the lead, it seems. Sorry, nominated there, volunteered. Down the corridor there in front of you, the rotting corpse of a headless mind flayer lies amid the hacked up corpses of 3 hulking creatures with blood-spattered white fur. You've heard Glabagal talk about these creatures quite a lot, as they met a lot of them down in the Underdark. These are Quaggoths, and you're sure that they were thralls to the original mind flayers.
Interesting.
The condition of the corpses suggests that something or someone has been feeding on them. Perhaps those Zerlons. What would you like to do?
So just them. Are each of the cells unlocked, or are they open?
You
Do we
can
know?
have a poke around. What would you like
Yep.
to check? Just tell me where you're looking for stuff, and I'll tell you if there's anything there.
Here.
Okay.
This bit here.
No worries.
Just be careful. Let's not lose our heads.
Very funny. Always a joker.
A terrible stench fills that room with Dara, and you can't see anything in the dimly flickering lights, but you do, however, hear ragged, heavy breathing.
Oh god. Brilliant. Alright.
And you, as you look in properly, you see more of that fur, again soaked in blood. And it looks like there is one last Quaggoth right on the edge of shuffling off this metal coil, half hidden in the wreckage. But there.
I don't know if this would work, but can I cast speak with animals?
Interesting choice.
Just a
Hey, what
moment.
happened here? Blah! Just blood everywhere.
So, I would like to change that to speak with dead. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you cast it.
Yeah. You right, Paul? You looking a wee bit worse for wear over there? Your pals are dead.
Athara starts cycling through various animal noises, trying to find the right one.
I resist the urge to cast comprehend languages to try and figure out what the hell she's saying.
Well, first things first. Yeah, Jessica, definitely. What languages do we have, by the way? Curious.
Oh yeah.
I have common and celestial.
Doc?
I've only got common and orcish.
Athara.
I have dwarvish, common.
And Draconic, right?
No. Oh, on here. Oh, I had giant before. I had a bit of draconic, I suppose. Yeah.
It said Draconic, so that's what it is.
Okay.
You can be Giant if
A
you
little
want.
bit of draconic.
Giant uses the same alphabet as Dwarvish.
Oh, okay then. Well, then it's a bit like Spanish and Portuguese then, with that case. But yeah, yeah, and draconic as well then. In that case, draconic, dwarvish, common.
Which now, Maya, you get to demonstrate your Japanese ability. It's in the Wakiverse. Draconic is Japanese.
Funny enough, I have prepared for this just in case. I cannot speak. this. So I
It's okay. You're
apologize in advance.
You're doing animal speaking at the moment, so it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But we look forward to
God.
that moment.
I'm scared. So yeah, so I'm like, pal. Are you right, pal?
he's
You're
like-
gonna be a bit rough there. Come again, pal.
He points towards your head and like taps his own skull.
You got hit in the head, did you?
And he dies. He did not have any head wounds, no.
Oh well, he's something about head. Oh, okay. Guys, the wee jobby in there, he said he pointed to his head, and I think he's dead.
John, do I know anything about our spindly friends?
Spindly friends?
The headless
The
mind flayer.
Give me a history check.
History.
And Doc, same
What
if you'd
is
like to.
my history?
Sorry, they're called Quagoths. I completely forgot what they were called.
Quaggoth, yeah.
Sorry.
This is going to be comical. Here we go.
Ooh. Do I have a crystal? I do have a crystal. I'd like to use my crystal, please.
Okay.
Better. Much better. That is a 17.
Okay. How'd you go, Doc?
8.
Okay, Doc, you're not sure. But, Dante, you know what's happened here. You're not entirely certain about the order of things, because it sounds like from what the Surlon mimic was saying that the astral elves were involved. But the state of this mind flayer means one thing. The ship was initially destroyed by a Githyanki raiding party who have been taking the heads as trophies.
Quite like my head where it is.
Now, do you go and inspect the bodies when you're doing this?
I guess we take a little peek.
Yep.
I'm gonna get my hand axe ready just in case something jumps out.
Okay.
I've got your
Drawing the
back,
pistol.
pal.
So yeah, it's just this kind of cold, rubbery grey skin on the exposed hands, and the long robes, but then the ugly, jagged cut in the neck, the blood just kind of pooling on the deck in front of the cell where it fell. But as you get closer, you hear a few little notes strum across the strings of your magical instruments. And you become aware that the creature's breastplate is magical. Slightly decorated with kind of tentacle kind of looking embossed designs, which, you know, the Githyanki would have definitely not been interested. They just want the skulls to decorate back home. But either Frictionless Dan will want to get their hands on this, or it could be used. I'm sure that design could be hammered out if you didn't like it.
Not sure about the rest of the ship and everything, but that might fetch us a pretty penny with the old Frictionless Dan.
Sure you don't want an upgrade to your current attire? I think we could melt it a little bit to put a much more amiable image on it.
Yeah, so we bit of heat and I can get it sorted out for you if you like. Put your own branding on it.
Thara just spins, just like full tool belt.
Yeah. It's been a while, but I can hammer one out.
I'm sure you can. Oh God,
That was so subtle.
I keep slipping into Kellen. This is.
I love it.
Well, let's grab it anyway, and we can decide what to do with it on the road, as it were. There's no roads in space. On the space.
Well, the space trail. In space,
Where we're
need
going,
roads.
we don't need roads.
Great minds think alike.
So do yours.
Okay, well, I will cautiously attempt to take it.
Okay. Yeah, you undo the buckles, and you have yourself a magical breastplate.
Ooh. Amazing.
Very nice.
Now, I wonder, does it need a tuning to?
I mean, what level of armor is it? What's it
It's-
classed as?
It's medium. And
Pardon me.
yeah, it doesn't need a tuning to, so you just kind of know what. I mean, is anyone proficient in Arcana?
Me.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
I am. I'm also not proficient in medium armor.
Okay, Maya's.
I am.
Maya, this is another homebrew rule in the Wikiverse here. If you're proficient in Arcana, you can do an Arcana check to identify an item.
Okay.
The DC depending on the rarity.
Cool.
26.
That'll be fine. This is a +1 breastplate.
Excellent. I mean, it's a little big for me, but there's Kelvin again. It's because I just did Arcana check.
Your Kalen is showing.
I know. It's a bit big for me, but might be useful for one of you guys. It's magical. It offers a greater boon of protection, as it were, than your typical breastplate.
And whilst just a breastplate, it does a +1 to AC in general. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, so I just had this image, like when you're wearing it, just like the tentacles kind of, when you're in combat, the tentacles come away from the surface and then just like
Yes.
blocking the blades. Okay. So, where to next, friends? You have a poke around. You said you were asking about the cells. You have a poke around, and they've been broken open, Athdara, and you find a variety of. Let's have a look here. Yeah, you find 3 humans, a dwarf, and a puddle that you think was a plasmoid, that have all been put out of their misery by the Githyanki, and other cells which are empty, which you think, and Dante, you kind of know how this plays out. The Githyanki would have rescued their own and put the others out of their misery.
On the dwarf, does it have any? Do they have anything on them that? Well, what can I have a check if they've got anything on them?
They're prisoners, so they've got nothing.
All right. I'll.
Oh, sorry, I missed something before, Athdara. Where the Quaggoth was, you found the stench wasn't him.
Oh.
You saw, as you kind of like were looking and listening to him, you saw past him, the stench was coming from the putrescent, mostly eaten corpses of more Sirlons, kind of in the back there, which looks like the Quaggoth has been eating.
Lovely.
And there
are also the foul remains of gelatinous marble-sized egg casings, which were left behind when the Surlon worms hatched.
Oh, yummy.
So imagine little earthworm versions of those things.
Earthworm gyms.
Oh no.
Oh no.
With spacesuits.
Yeah. Well, with the dwarf prisoner, I'm literally just going to put it in a more respectful position,
Nice.
and just in dwarvish. Just say, you're with the gods now.
Cheers, pal. Later rest. No, yeah. Nice enough. Okay, off in Moradin's halls. Now, as you're moving through, you've been inspecting the various cells. You're going to move through. You see that staircase down the end of the cell block just goes up one deck, so that leads to the one that was blocked off before.
Mm.
What do you think?
Nothing but ghosts down here. Can't imagine we'll find anything more than ghosts up there too.
The only way is up, lads.
Your captain concurs. Let's go.
Hey, bait of the dice. Thanks for the bits. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, you
Thanks,
clamber on up to the cargo deck. Where would you appear? Here's the jacuzzi.
Oh, good. We
Hey,
were looking for it.
let's go for a dip.
Oh.
Right
well.
in here. No, kidding.
The scale seems to be different. You're huge.
Ah! Who spun the wheel?
Apparently.
It's just like size dimension. Come down, it's just a tiny deck.
As you clamber up into the cargo deck, you can see that the majority of the fighting must have been here. The cargo hold looks and smells like a slaughterhouse. Bodies lie strewn about the deck, and the floor is stained with blood. Most of the bodies appear to be human, the pirates that the Surlons used upstairs to turn into their captain. But there are some other humble folk as well, a couple of bird folk. And the one I've left there, which is a bit of a standout one, it looks like an arachnid kind of body, but with an eel-like neck and head.
Wow.
But she's lying as motionless as the others. But it's just, I left it there as it stands out a bit more. I shall show you. And Dante, you know for sure this is a Nyogi pirate. They're terrible, evil groups, of course, not all of them, but on the whole, terribly dangerous pirates and slavers. So, there we go. Very bizarre looking things.
How coagulated is their blood?
Good question, good question. Let's have a look here.
Oh yeah, they look fun.
They're really, really lovely looking. Can have a right party with them.
You see, Athar, as you search around and look at the scene here, all of the bodies have circular bite marks on them, like from the Surlons, like the mouths that they had upstairs, and cheers, face of the dice. And you can see that there are scimitars and crossbows lying strewn about the place, but none of them have wounds from those kind of weapons. So they were clearly attacked by the Surlons.
Okay.
Their bodies are in varying states of decay. The Nyogi, this spider-like one, has died in the last 24 hours. But the freshest of the other ones is at least 3 days old, if not more.
With the Gnocchi? Did you say their name was?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a little vial and see if I can cut and drain a little bit of their blood into the vial.
Okay.
And pocket it.
Sure.
Do they have the same?
Sorry.
I was just wondering if did they have the same bite marks in them?
Yes, them too.
Okay.
Now, as you start to roll them over to do this incision and get some of the blood, there is a clink of some coins in their kind of little satchel around their waist.
Don't mind if I do.
And you think if you took a moment, then probably actually throughout these various bodies there would probably be some pickings to be had.
Just
Okay.
guys, shall we? Money.
Gotta get this ship paid off.
Yeah.
Tax collection. You
Okay.
know how it goes.
Mhm.
So you search around, make a note of this. You get 23 gold,
Mm-hmm.
117 silver,
Mm-hmm.
and a bloodstone ring, which I'll just give you the value of now, so we don't have to search for it later. Once evaluated in the right places, it would be worth 50 gold pieces.
Oh, I want to keep that for myself.
Fair. And Doc, you can have a poke around in some of the barrels and crates that are there, and you find that there's enough food and water here to nourish up to 10 folks for like 5 days. And then you kind of recoil from one of them as you open it up, and it's pickled brains inside for the mind flayers. I mean, think about it.
So good news. We've got enough rations to last us for a trip and more. The bad news is the taste in delicacies is quite a bit too exotic for me.
And you peer into that pool, which you know what it will be. This is the way that these nautiloids are powered, similar to their elder brains that power and communicate through the hive mind that is the Mind Flayer colony. But this is a Mind Flayer helm. It has this gigantic brain, but you can see it's just been cut to ribbons by the Githyanki. Utterly destroyed. And Doc, you know that there wouldn't be too many people in the market for something like this. So yeah, you're not missing out there.
You know, that's what I get for blowing up a fucking deck. Well, take what we can get, although it'll be a little lighter coming back. Dante, you wouldn't be interested in blowing the rest of this place up, would you?
You know, it's funny. I thought I was the one who could detect thoughts, but you just read my mind.
Just do us a favor. Can we get back on the ship before you do the blowing up thing? Because,
I mean,
I
that
don't really
tends
want to be on fire
be
again.
the
You know,
that tends to be the preceding part.
Patch.
Yeah.
just checking.
Somebody just commented on the intro video that was up on YouTube. Yeah, the Spelljammer intro was like, they're like, yay, Red Dwarf fans.
Yes, I love it when that reference is picked up on.
So, I hope they find this. Give a shout out in chat if that was you. As you're talking about this, what's everyone's passive perception?
I believe mine is actually pretty ridiculous. Give me
Yeah.
1 second.
Cleric.
Ooh, better than I thought. Oh no, wait, that's passive wisdom.
15.
My
passive-
sheet only shows my passive wisdom.
Yeah, it's perception. It's weird. Yeah,
Well,
so
Oh,
What's your risk? Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, that is perception, yeah. So,
okay. So it's an 18.
okay.
17.
Okay.
15.
As Athar is grabbing up this coin and Doc's looking through the barrels and crates, Dante, with the highest passive perception there, you actually hear like a muffled...
Is that voices we hear? Hello? Is there anybody there?
I see where it's coming from.
From the prow. I forget. I got turned around. I think east is prow. It's coming from the front, down past the end of the ship which you haven't been to.
I will cautiously start making my way across that way. I won't say anything in response just yet, but I'll head over.
Okay, and it gets louder.
Oh, please, I'm terribly scared, I am. Please, I'm trapped in here. I can't open the door.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts in that location.
Okay. You... let's have a look here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. You... sense fear and confusion and hunger, and you see as you get down to the end there, the door to this forward compartment has been fastened shut with sutures made of rope and steel hook.
I'm terribly hungry. They trapped me in here to starve to death.
Can I push the Detect Thoughts deeper?
Yep. There's a saving throw, is
that? Yes, I believe so. 1 second. Where is it? It is a Wisdom save of 15.
Okay. 17.
Can I use cutting words?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you still have bardic dice left? You've used a few. Right?
I do.
Okay.
So that takes 3 off, which makes it a 14.
Okay.
Okay. So I gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. Basically, I'm trying. It's like a Detect Thoughts insight check, basically. Trying to see if this is an act or not.
Okay. It seems to be genuine. Everything it said is true. But it seems to be new to the language that's being used. There's no deeper comprehension or understanding of the utterances that are being made.
Okay. I'll look back at the others and I'll make some baseball signals, which the crew can translate as like, come over here, but be ready, essentially. And I'll call out, hello? You okay in there?
Oh, everyone, be careful. There are some terribly dangerous creatures here. They've eaten the others.
Well, it's quite all right. Situation has been resolved. We'll see if we can assist you.
Oh, thank you so much.
How is the doorway locked again? Can you remind me?
It's like sutures, so it's like just like ropes stretched across it and hooked into either side.
Wait, was it metal hooks, did you say?
Yes.
Okay.
This rope, I can cut it for you.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
I'll just whisper to Athara, just be careful.
I always am. So with my great axe ready, I'm just going to give the rope a big old, like, slice.
Okay.
Ready, guys?
Pistol pointed.
1,
Harp at the ready.
2, 3. Slice, bang, right onto the rope.
Okay. And you cut through, and the Mind Flayer style kind of orifice door is there, and you hear the voice again. Is it done? Can I open?
Come on out. Come on out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I've been so hungry. All of us have been so hungry.
And there's a soft, damp as the door opens, and with a Nithalgur bursts through the door, its red eyes burning hungrily, and the various brains attached to its back pulsing. Hello.
Huh.
I knew it.
Yes. It has an ability called brain dump, where it gets to consume one of its brains and learns the languages that being spoke.
Mm-hmm.
They're amazing. Look at that.
I'll take that over the phallic creatures any day.
So, guys, how are you doing for time? Can we?
I'm
You
good.
okay?
I'm
Is
good.
everyone okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I would like to jump into this if you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Might
okay.
quickly go
Please do.
bathroom
No,
quickly,
please,
if that's all right.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
Wait a sec.
Okay. Let's do this. Da-da-da.
This is why I said, be ready.
Was this on the docket? Your guesses with Maya?
It was not actually.
I'll just say I haven't added anything.
Yeah.
Yet.
This is all in the module, and you're supposed to be a level lower as well. This is like level 6 at this point, I think.
Mm.
It's compensation.
Yeah, alright, definitely.
Lorite, that's the first thing I thought of. As soon as I heard the voice, I was like, I know this.
Okay. Do you want to guys move up next to the door?
Oh yeah. But where is the door? This
Just
one?
up by the stairs
Or this
there. Yeah, it's kind
By
of.
the stairs. Right here?
You guys are large for some reason. Just go back. I would go back a moment there if I were you, because. Hello.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Yeah, that's Huh. Well, Athara will be up front.
What I miss,
After cutting-
kids? What?
Your big friend right here. You want to give it a great old big hug.
Yeah, it's right in front of you.
Cuddle time.
Got to drag your
Cuddle,
token up in front of it.
Oh.
Because you
Very
cut the rope on the door open, didn't you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, hi, friend.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hungry. Where is he? There's some awesome art I want to show you.
If you must.
I mean, while we're here, you know.
I don't think they put it in here. Rude.
That's not kosher.
There's the ship. I don't see it. It's not in here, is it? No, not there. Sorry, guys. I'll send it to you later. There's a cool picture.
All good.
Okay, now you're not surprised because you were ready for this. But it has leapt out at you. And let's see what this one has in store. Oh god, it's terrifying. Okay. Initiative.
The king has returned. Natural 20.
Nice.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go. There we
Let's
go.
Let's fucking go.
All right, Doc. Let's see how slow your fat ass can get.
Oh, God.
Same roll as the previous initiative.
Nice. If it ain't broke.
Don't think so.
I mean, I had to roll, what, 5, 6 natural ones to get my nat 20?
That's fair. It's compensation. That's just Aelin.
It's all about the
looking
journey. It's all about the journey.
It is.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put mine in, haven't I?
Please do.
There we go.
Thank you, Annie. Okay. Look at this. Pretty speedy bunch. Okay.
We were ready.
You were prepared. Is it? Oh, it's just that same one again. Shame. Okay. Okay. So Dante, yeah, you were prepared and ready. You jump into this. What do you do?
I immediately spring into action. Blah, 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 where is it gone? Where's it gone? Yes, okay. So I lunge forward with my hand and I'm like, I fucking knew it! And I will cast another lightning bolt. So,
Oh yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Shocking.
because I don't like how big and how many brains this thing has attached to it. So, dexterity saving throw, please.
Good question. How many did it have? It has.
Do I have to make a save for every brain?
Hope not.
Mess hall. This is a mess. It has 8 brains.
Oh, that's fine because I do 8d6 damage with this.
1 each. Perfect.
That's fine.
Okay, so sorry, what am I doing?
You're making a. Where is it? Where's it gone? Dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Okay. It's not very dexterous.
We like to hear that.
0.
0.
Yes.
You love
Is it just-
to
yeah.
see it.
I think it's slightly too big for the doorway, so it's just like trying to squeeze through like its arms, like.
Damage was the same as last time. 23 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
If it ain't broke.
It lit.
So we got any resistances or anything? Okay, 23 you said?
23.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, the lightning just crackles across its surface. I think one of the pods on its back that's not occupied by a brain just like bursts, with the electrical energy just charging through it, surging through it. Okay. How could you do this to me, sir? It hurts so terribly so.
I believe I'm out of bardic inspirations at the moment, so
Huzzah.
that will be my turn.
Okay. Nethalgu. It's your turn, buddy. Choices. He's got all kinds of spells and everything.
Spells, you say?
Yeah.
We
I like
don't like that.
spells.
We don't like that.
Oh, this works perfectly. Okay. So, as the lightning courses through it and causes that kind of sack on its back to burst, it immediately just like evaporates whatever strange liquid is in there to keep the brain fresh and tasty. And as that gas just erupts out from its form, it creates a stinking cloud.
Ew.
20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas, which engulfs all of you.
You say
I
this
know
was a
this
spell?
spell very well.
Wait a minute. Here
Did you
comes
say this
Dante.
was a spell?
Yeah.
Okay, I cast counterspell.
Okay.
Coming. Knew it was coming. Knew it was coming.
What's the deal?
Yeah.
Come on, Dante.
Counterspell. So I'm casting it at 3rd level. What level spell is the Stinking Cloud?
Also third.
So nothing happens.
Okay, so how does it nullify this gas? What happens? What does it look like?
So I think recognizing that this is a spell being cast, I pluck a very specific chord on the Lyre of Cosmic Winds, and we see these cosmic winds erupt from the lyre and wrap themselves around this bitch, and just like whatever is part of its anatomy is conjuring the magic is instantly like pushed and moved out of the way and cancels the spell.
Nice. Okay. Done. All right. Nice. So that's your action, yep.
It's my reaction.
Okay, and that was its action. So, that is cast aside, and that brings us to Athdara. This thing is right in front of you.
It's right in you.
Right in you.
Give it time,
no.
give it time.
It was right at me. I'm definitely raging then.
Consent, please, Nithalgu.
Yeah.
Bad touch, bad touch.
Well, exactly. I'll just shout that. Bad touch, bad touch.
I need an
My
adult!
rage.
I am an adult!
Which one? All of us.
All the brains. What if it's an adult? Because I've got a rage, and then with my, because I've got Ullor in my hand still, I'm just very much going to try and attempt to hit this bitch.
Go for it.
Okay.
Bitch.
Oh god.
Hit the bitch.
Hit that bitch. So that's a 23. Does that hit?
It does indeed.
Sweet. Alright, it'd be handy if I got my dice ready. So that is a 11, 12. Is that right? Yeah, 13.
13 damage. Nice.
Yep.
Ooh.
So just gonna give him a little choppy chop. First of all in the face, and then I'm gonna give it another go. Again, but this time I'm gonna try and chop one of its legs off to try and immobilize it.
Awesome. Go for it.
So a 24, does that hit?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
14 as well.
14 damage. Nice.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna hopefully just chops one of its legs off just to try and.
I will say, I will say, as that has put it onto blooded, then yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
You love to hear it.
One of the kind of crab claw like tipped legs just like falls onto the thing and just kind of like goes off to one side.
Sweet. Roll.
Is that you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. As much as I want to get away from it, I'm not gonna give it the opportunity of attack. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna stand my dwarven ground.
Okay. Duck up at it.
Have at it, we shall. I think I'll look over at Dante real quick as the gun's pointed. We keeping this thing around for science, or you wanted to get the hell out of here?
Look at the fucking thing! Kill it!
I mean, I didn't know if you wanted to salvage it for anything. Fuck, I'll get rid of it then. Banishment. Please make me a... Is it Charisma 15 save? Charisma 15.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Its charisma is -2,
Come on.
so I need
Come on.
a 17 or higher. I'll roll it in chat.
Please don't. Please don't.
Fingers, toes, and eyes crossed.
Oh, beats it. Sorry, my friend.
I don't have cutting words available because I used my reaction and I don't have any inspirations. Fuck!
Fine. We'll get rid of it then.
I think like one of the brains gets banished on his back. It's like, thank you, that was awful.
He's lost one brain cell.
Having performance issues there, Doc?
I'm really sorry. This usually works. You know what? I should probably talk to my doc about this. Why don't you finish the job?
No problem. Okay, is it my turn?
It is indeed.
Alrighty then. You know what? Yeah, we'll go for. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna reach back for my lyre and once again pull a very familiar chord. This time casting Lacerate. Upcast to 3rd level.
Oof.
Just for that extra bit of damage.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. It is. It has Constitution,
It has Constitution.
We don't like that.
but only an 8.
And
like
only
that.
an 8. It fails by more than 5. So it takes a point of exhaustion.
Yep.
For a start.
Yes.
And as the air slashes into it, it takes... Oh no, great. Only 18 points of slashing damage.
It's not pretty good.
Is it? This isn't a melee attack, is it?
No.
It's no. Okay.
No.
Oh no,
It's a
it's
spell, unfortunately.
Ugh, I'm being an idiot. I was thinking slasher. I was like, oh my god, you get advantage. But never mind.
I mean, it's a
only.
spell melee attack.
Hey, technically.
If you allow it, if you're within 5 feet of me, you get advantage.
Well, I'm not
Technically-
within...
Because my a pet there will. Better.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not a spell melee attack because it involves a saving throw. So
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, you didn't roll to hit. Yeah. Okay.
If only.
But yeah.
Good shout, though.
What does that look like? So it's like lacerations just from the sonic force, just like cut into it.
Yeah, it's like it's just like a sudden shift in the air, which then like it's almost like a cloud is formed, and it's just from the sheer movement and velocity of the air being pushed forward, but as sharp as piano wire as it goes straight into this creature. Ideally aiming for one of its eyes, just for that little bit of extra sting.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. So
Get your eye out, kid.
Okay. Let's have a look here. Done already. It is going to. Okay. It's going to try and get itself a little snack.
Aw.
Athdara.
Don't like that.
Of course.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving. That'll be a dirty 20.
Okay, that'll save. It starts.
Hell yeah.
Just this psionic energy just starts to thrum off the collective brains as it pulls on their power. You just feel all of your muscles kind of seizing up, but you push through it. You're like, no, like this. Okay. I just want to use its extract brain ability. Just
I'm
once.
sure you
I
do,
have
but
no
fucking
brain.
no.
Joke's on you, John. There are no brains in this party.
Exactly.
It's like in the D&D movie where the intellect devourers walk right by them. They're just like, rude.
Yep.
Okay. back to you, Aftara. As you shake off that, you would have been paralyzed by that.
Thank God for that.
Which is,
Alright.
I think it's the only way that I can... Tell me if I made the right decision here, because the creature has to be incapacitated for it to be able to do that extract brain attack. It has another ability called Mind Blast, which incapacitates if it's successful. But it only incapacitates the victim until the end of their next turn. And everyone will have their next turn after the Nithalgus. So
Yes.
it would never they would never be incapacitated when it came back to the Nithalgus turn.
Yeah, that's a strange one.
Right? It's bizarrely written.
The ruling's kind of weird on that, yeah.
Yeah, it needs rewording, I think.
Right, I'm gonna...
Was it supposed to be the end of the Nithalgus next turn?
Maybe for a round would be a better way of wording it.
Yeah, right.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're the DM. I shouldn't be, recommending that to you, but as the player, but
But I mean, they're clearly used to, they're designed to be used together.
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, so yes, Athar.
Brain fart.
Welcome everyone. How you doing? Jump in the good boy.
Okay, so I'm gonna activate my Crimson Right of the Flame again. Yay! So I can deal an extra 1d4 damage. And with Olor, I'm gonna go for another one of its crabby legs. First of all, so that is does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Okay, so that's 16, 17, 18, 21 points
Nice.
of slashing damage.
Hell
I
yeah.
love my mister so much. This is brilliant.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
like killing things.
you just go spinning forward, just like I think you've got a way of like leaning into the weight of this axe that just like kind of increases your momentum and just goes spinning around, and like the blades like cuts into its soft underside through one of its legs, and it is onto its last legs.
Oh. In that case, is there any way I can like slide under it and as
course,
I'm doing that
absolutely.
go for another blow but to the belly?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Cool.
And
Almost
that-
like you know how like ACDC sort of style.
yeah,
Like
power
sliding on
slide.
my
Oh,
knees.
yeah.
Yeah, power
Yeah.
slide, that's it.
Another thing we have on the channel here is theatrical advantage. If you make a theatrical move, that will give you advantage on the attack.
I love it.
For-
So I got a nat 20
yeah!
plus 7 to 27.
If you got on 5 so
Yes!
phoenixes fly.
Let's fucking go. Finish it.
So that
End
so
it.
that was a 27.
Now,
So
Athara, on crits on our channel here. So it's what is the damage for the attack? That's written.
so from a great axe, so it's 1d12 plus 4
Okay.
slashing damage.
So
Plus
that's,
I've got my plus 2 and my plus my 4d4, my 1d4 as well.
okay. So it's gonna be 16. It's gonna be 22 plus a d12 and a d4.
Oh, that's not even fair. That thing is gone.
I think Dante, for flavour, starts playing Thunderstruck by AC/DC on his harp.
Doc's just headbanging on the side.
Yeah.
So on the d12 I got a 7, on the d4 I got a 4.
Nice.
11.
So there's like 33, 34 or something. Okay.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
It's
just-
last
it's-
leg, so
it's enough. It's
less
more
than
than
10, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Athara, you just go power sliding underneath it. You just like hold your axe above you, and it just cuts right down the whole length of it. You know, like in is it Flashdance on the chair, and they just like the water comes down on them. It's just it's,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
It's-
just
its guts just go whoosh down.
I'm
And
gonna need a shower after this.
you just kind of like shake yourself off and just like shake it out, and then just like one of the brains just comes through and just goes dunk off your head like onto the ground. Blip.
I didn't know she could stomach it.
And it is defeated
Oh!
with one last death rattle. The Nethalgu is destroyed.
Just gonna wipe my brow and just gonna flick a bit of brain off me and guts. Ugh. But I think I'm gonna need a wee bath and a drink after this. I don't know about yous.
I think you've certainly earned it.
Not in that particular order, right? Because typically we drink before the bath or during the bath. You guys don't drink during the
during.
bath?
Haven't you guys had a shower ale before? No?
There's a nice pool down the other end of the deck there.
Maybe another time.
Amazing.
All right. So, what would you like to do? Are you gonna just gonna kind of extract your way out?
Maybe take
Are any of
one
those-
quick look in the room that the gooey thing came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was clearly a mess hall, a messy mess hall for creatures that devour brains.
Very messy now.
Very messy now. Nothing useful
Okay.
in there.
Weird question, John.
Yeah,
and
mate.
feel free to tell me no.
No.
Hypothetically,
Sorry, yes.
with Doc's, I mean, typically no, but hypothetically, would Doc know if there is a sort of shady black market or some kind of dealing for potential pickled brains?
There would be, yes, definitely.
I would like to take whatever brains are salvageable
Sure.
and use that for.
Couple of barrels.
Yeah.
Noted.
How many brains were salvaged?
We'll say 2 barrels. If you take the time
Two
to
barrels.
roll out the barrel, as it were.
I was gonna say, if you
Anything
need help
off our-
carrying them.
Any off our dear friends? We could upsell that.
I mean, these are all kind of strange psionic creatures. There's definitely like spell components or something to be had if you make a decent enough survival check.
I'll give it a try. What the hell?
Who was? I think was it Mr. Tarask? I think there are people who have done like proper like monster salvaging rules. I think Ghostfire Game has ones like for all of them in
Yeah,
their monster manual.
I feel like I've
Can
seen
I,
one somewhere.
Can I assist Doc?
Yep.
By having a wee rummage myself.
Yep. Have advantage there, Doc.
I always forget if it's the first one or the second one. It's the first one, right? Of the two
Right.
numbers, John? 20, 30, 20.
But with advantage, it's the higher of the two.
Oh, higher than 2.
Yeah.
21.
But I'm gonna look at the stream, guys. I'm just gonna show everyone this picture this way. Look at that. There it is coming through the door. It's so good.
Oh. He's friendship.
Ah,
What a cutie.
amazing. Thanks, I hate it.
It's like the brain's like blisters. It's nasty.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah. And Athara just did flash dance beneath it.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you just leaving as quickly as possible? Are you going to look around anywhere else? The only places you haven't been is like up top. The places you're going to go back to on the way out, if you wanted to.
When you say up
There's
top, you
this-
mean the hot tub?
No, up where the navigation stuff was.
There was the spelljamming helm, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, the thing's to
Hammond's
ribbons at this
harvesting.
point.
Cheers, Charlie. That sounds good. Okay.
So it's basically useless now. So we're going to compensate with some of these. They should fetch a pretty penny once we get to Brawl. With the boxes of brains.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with your assessment, Doc. Yeah.
Gotta pay for
If
this
you need
damn
any
shit
help-
somehow.
If you need any help carrying any of those barrels, I can help you with that, Doc, but I can't guarantee they won't get all gooey. You know.
I'll start using prestidigitation just to remove the goo.
Thank you. Cheers, pal. Oh yeah.
Like I said, presentation.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sorry, I got what was the survival check in there, Doc? Oh, it's 21. wasn't it?
21.
So yeah, you definitely. We will have a look into whilst we're offline. Have a look into what's available there.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Cheers, Charlie. We can actually call that. We can call that an early birthday present, Charlie. It's my birthday next week.
Oh.
Okay. So the. Sorry, what was the verdict? You're just going to bail, or are you going to head up to where the thing was? Oh, Fate, thank you. Who gets a spin of the wheel, Fate?
Spin.
Yeah, Dan, so you know the captain's chair and stuff will be up top.
Maybe we could take a peek. It's on our way up. So.
And it's not like we've probably got any more nasties in the rest of the ship.
I
Might
hope
be a
you've
little
not
bit of
just
an
jinxed
easier-
us. I hope you've not.
It's fine. It'll be all right.
I'm a little tapped out, but let's make it quick anyway.
Okay.
Kitten's still standing. We should be all right. All right, these boxes ain't gonna carry themselves. And Doc's gonna start leading up.
Okay, so yeah, you
One of the
hold
boxes.
the supplies
I'll
up.
grab one
Are you
as
actually
well.
are you taking the edible stuff as well for you guys?
Yes, I will be taking the edibles.
we're past 420 now.
But yes, we'll take the edibles as well. I'll take 2 boxes, one with the edibles and one with the brains.
Okay, I rolled for it. Athdara, you're getting a spin of the wheel, and this
Ooh.
Yes.
this will last
Baby.
until
Athdara.
next time.
Cool.
Here it comes. What's it gonna be? Spin, 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 spin. Wild magic search again.
Again.
Oh, of course.
Next time.
It's
next
inevitable.
time.
It's just inevitable.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
It's okay. You get to use that wild magic surge against the work of DM Charlie next time. See you in chat there, buddy.
Interesting.
The Amiibros are waiting. Okay. You gather up all these various bits and bobs and head up through the interior of the ship. Let me just remember who's got what. Me, Athdara, and Doc have crystals. Sorry, just in case this overlay is different. I really wish there was some way for that just to carry over. That'd be so good.
If
Yeah.
only.
Athdara and Doc, so...
Oh, they still have the disadvantage on me. That's not
It
nice.
just shows we haven't been here for a while, it's okay. I'm working on it. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so yeah, you managed to do that. Dante, you clamber up to the top layer where the helm and the captain's chair would have been. And you see, you do find the captain's chair. It's an impressive chair, poised at the end of a catwalk so that its occupants can look down onto the bridge floor below. And there are green glowing maggots crawling over the chair's current occupant, another headless mind flayer. Are you going to have a poke around or just leave?
I mean, I came all this way. I might as well poke.
Okay. You're kind of looking at the workmanship of the chair. You're like, oh, it's interesting. And as you're doing so, your finger like triggers something, and the arm of the chair just pops up, and there's a black cylinder inside.
A black cylinder. Interesting.
Looks
I'll
like
take a look.
Looks like a scroll case.
Ooh, I will see if there's a scroll.
Okay, you pop it open, and there is a spell scroll inside with the spell Wall of Force.
Oh. Oh,
That's a good one.
the latest symphony has been acquired. I'll absolutely pocket that.
Okay. Are you going to check where the helm would have been as well? Because the pool downstairs was just the power for it.
Yeah, I'll give it a look over.
Okay.
Check the helm.
You clamber up the ladders to where that would have been, and lying on the floor of this raised platform is the headless body of another mind flayer. The stench of the rotting corpse is unpleasant, to say the least. The dead mind flayer lies in an otherwise open space where you imagine the ship's helm used to be. Looks like the Githyanki stole it. As Doc said, it's quite valuable.
Yeah.
But something does catch your eye. On the floor, half concealed by the dead mind flayer, there is an Ioun stone.
Oh my.
Wait. Fuck.
What's that?
An Ioun stone is named after Ioun, the god of knowledge and prophecy. You can use an action to toss the stone into the air, and it orbits around your head and confers a certain benefits to you. So I think Dante just comes down with this thing just buzzing around his head.
Wow, what's that on your head?
I'm
Buzzy ball.
Not quite sure. Would I know what it is?
Again, give me one of those Arcana checks.
Arcana.
You really don't need this to inflate his ego.
Dirty 20.
Nice. This one is a Ioun stone of reserve, and this vibrant purple prism stores spells that are cast into it. And looking into the depths of this one, you ascertain with that Arcana check, this one contains a shield spell.
Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Are we gonna have to name this thing? This is like
Well, let's just say this is.
What's the name of that thing in is it Ark Survival? When you go in, it's got that little thing bobbing around you all the time. Is it? I forget what the game is.
I was thinking more like Dinklebot in Destiny, but it's really small.
I mean, if we're gonna keep it, give it a name, and it's it's small, it flies around my head, probably will get annoying after a while. I'm gonna call it Navi.
Hey, listen. What's up?
Yes, exactly.
Immense PTSD is kicking in.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So does the spell, if I use that spell, would it then it's gone, and then I would have to replace the spell with something else?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So one use.
While the stone is orbiting around your head, you can cast the spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level spell save DC and spell attack bonus of the original caster. It's otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. Spell cast from the stone is no longer stored in it, freeing up the space. It can hold up to 3 levels worth of spells at a time. So you can have a one level 3 spell, or a level 2 and a level 1, or 3 level 1s. Yeah.
Amazing.
And
Duly noted.
yeah, little toys. Okay, and you make your way back down to the others, and you can see Doc and Athdara helping Jebediah load the barrels and things over onto the Fortune's Folly.
Give it a sec. I hate fucking brains. You gotta be fragile with them. You get anything good, Dante?
A few little trinkets, yes, useful things. Goddamn. Yeah, should help. Yes, I think let's pack up and ship on out.
How do you want to blow it up?
How do I want to do this? Good question.
You got some black powder, Doc? Hey, Lee. Thank you.
Reverse
Do I have some
bangers and
black
mash.
powder?
Let me propose something that could be quite fun for everyone involved. And I will call out to Jebediah. Hey, Jebediah! Remember all that fancy new ammunition you got?
I do.
What would you say to putting a little bit of black powder in one? And setting it off after you've thrown it?
They're solid stone. But
Huh.
if you got a little keg of something, I can throw that.
I start looking at the kegs of brains.
I mean,
No,
Doc would
save
have
one.
Doc would have little barrels of black powder, surely.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think
Like
there's
the equivalent of a
definitely
powder
a
horn.
stash. Yeah, you know what, Dante, you want to retry a little target practice? I'll put some barrels there and let you get to the ballista, and whatever lights off first, you take the credit.
I love it when you say that. Let's do it.
While they're fiddling about, Athar is going to try and find a great vantage point to like watch this, basically just getting cozy, ready to watch the fireworks begin,
Okay, here you go. And
drink in hand.
Jebediah just hoists you up onto one of his upper branches.
I think once everything's
Cheers,
set up,
Jeb.
John.
Yep.
I think once everything's set up, Doc will sit in the same position he was when we first introduced the session.
Yeah.
And light the cigar and just wait for the fireworks.
Okay. And
For the pipe, my bad.
Yeah, no, it's nice. And as you trigger the explosives, there is a satisfying boom, and the derelict nautiloid is blown to pieces. The explosion, the fire, the orange flame reflected throughout the remains of the Concord crystal. And as Fortune's Folly starts to move away from the crystal, as you get free from the jagged shards and out into open air, you leave the air envelope of Torel and accelerate up to spelljamming speed towards the large glowing disc of Saloon and the glittering remnants trailed out behind it, Saloon's tears, one of which is the Rock of Brawl, where Frictionless Dan and a new friend, timely character art, are awaiting. And we will be back next time to continue our adventures and welcome Safi to the channel as well. A massive thank you to everyone who joined us for today as Fortune's Folly escapes into wild space, away from the grasping tendrils of the Xaryxians' blight on this world. Will they be able to bring together forces and foil the evil plans? Or will they let Toril, in its current dangerous state, get consumed? Maybe it's for the best. But we will find out next time here on the Dark of Xaryxis. Thank you, players. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you for all of these dream pies being used to support everyone, and all of the gifted subs and everything. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Excellent start to something I am very excited to continue. We have to wait a little while, I'm afraid. We're going to miss the next one, so we're going to be 4 weeks until we're back, but we are very much looking forward to. And if you want to find out exactly when that's happening, do jump in to the Discord for all of the news about when things are happening and what's coming up. Not only these fabulous folks on their adventures once again, but we will be setting sail with our friends from all over the world to raise funds for No Kid Hungry in our charity stream next month. We have some very special guests that I'm very excited to play with. I'm still keeping it a secret right now, but I'm slowly hinting little by little. Today's hint is I have some big shoes to fill because 2 of them
their regular DM is Deborah Ann Wall. So, quite the act to follow. But do join us and see who else we have in store for these amazing sessions that are coming up. And we will have our regular campaigns during that period of time as well, with lots of fun ways to influence play with your donations and help out a very, very good cause. Okay, my friends, thank you so much. Last call as we say our goodbyes here. Please jump in the chat over there and type !enter for your chance to win Troll Lord Games goodies, some discount codes, coupons for you to use over on their store. And if you would like the chance to win a physical signed book from CZRPG, we are doing the amazing giveaway at the moment. Please follow us here on the channel, jump into CZRPG's mailing list, and follow their upcoming Kickstarter. Not a spammy email list at all, just occasional news about their upcoming exciting products. You get a free map pack when you join, and there are freebies in the emails all the time as well, encounters and one-shots that you can play. Beautiful maps as always. And the following of the Kickstarter is not the same as pledging. There's no money involved. It just gives you a notification when it's going live, and you can see all the exciting things coming up from them. So, please, yes, just once a week. Thank you, Phantom. And it is a very, very useful thing to have regardless, but this will give you the chance to win this beautiful 300-plus page book of beautiful maps and encounters. Play them as a mini-campaign, or put them into your existing campaigns. They are separated by environment, so there's mountain ones, coastal ones, forest ones, desert ones. Awesome, awesome stuff. Please do consider giving that a follow, and let them know where you came from. Back to these people. Okay, folks, last chance is there. Jump into that giveaway, and we shall see. Yeah, absolutely. So good. Let us say goodbye to these fine adventurers. Athdara, who are you on the material plane?
Hi, I'm Mai, aka Mark the Pirate. Yeah, I played Thara today, Barbarian Blood Hunter. I'm really happy to be back to her because I've missed her a lot. She's my first ever character I played in D&D. So it's nice to get back into her shoes again. I've missed it. You can find me on social media as Myrit the Pirate, and also Twitter is like Myrit Pirate, YouTube, Twitch, all that jazz.
I think I probably made a command for you when we did the one shot. Is it still there? Sorry,
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
should be. Hang on, let's try.
Right.
Come on. Is it?
There you
Yeah.
go.
There
There's my
we are.
beacons.
Mazel
That's
tov.
where you can find me. I also I also play over at Patch's channel, QuestJunkiesUK, on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays as Feronia, the Chaos Kitty, Feelies Druid. On Mondays in the Redania Chronicles, Wednesdays in the Wildmark Chronicles as Jimothy Brassfangs III, the not so eloquent College of Eloquence Bard Rogue now as well. On Wednesdays, so that's good times, it's good fun. But yeah, I really enjoyed today. Thank you so much. And can't wait for our next session now. Yeah, love the flash dance. It was brilliant.
Okay. Pat, you want to draw that?
Yes,
you know what
do
to
it.
do.
Please.
Come on, Pat.
Hey,
I'm
Doc,
begging you.
what's up? We'll get one, right?
Yeah, everyone gets one. Or 5, or 10. Friends, hi. Thanks for joining us. This has been a hell of a fun opening session. I appreciate everyone coming in. I'm Mike, Grim in Chat. You can find me here as your favorite half-drow himbo, Kalo, every Wednesday at around 10 Eastern. And as of last week, the wonderful, dear friend of the channel, friend of you, friend of me, Patch has invited me back to the table for this incredible mistake he's about to make. I mean, once in a lifetime opportunity to join the Wild Ones. So if you've liked Patch and Mai here, well, just go to QuestJunkiesUK and see how much chaos we can cause over there as well. And I'll be joining that table too, so we'll see.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it. And last but not least, said Patch.
That is me, Patch, the ever humble dungeon master of Quest Junkies, also known as Quest Junkies UK. We're in a transition period because, yeah, it's a thing. It's fine. But yeah, I have been playing Dante Elbeati, captain of the Fortune's Folly. a nice little parody of all my favorite sci-fi movies and some other things thrown in for good measure. Yeah, amazing session. Can't wait for the next one, even though we do have to wait. But you can find me over on Quest Junkies. I also make intro videos like you see on this glorious little channel. But yeah, we do Mondays and Wednesdays every week. And these swines are part of that. And you can also see me on Fridays every other week, the day before this stream, in Chasenta's Tyranny, where I play the sassy yet classy yet very now traumatized Kaelin Sturgrove. But always a pleasure to be at this table, John. Thank you for yet another amazing opportunity.
It was a good time. Thank you. And we are QuestJunkiesUK. You can find us here playing lots of D&D and other TTRPGs and doing charity stuff and having good one-shots and all sorts of exciting things going on. You should jump over there and follow our socials if you want to see what's going on. Jump into the Discord if you want to get the first peeps at everything that happens and the news before it breaks anywhere else. And you can find us next week as we jump back into the Tomb of Annihilation, out of the Abyss, Barovia and beyond, our homebrew Ravenloft and Candlekeep mysteries. Thank you, everyone. Absolute pleasure. Let us see who our lucky winners are and then head off raiding. So, closing up those entries now. Let's do a quick refresh, make sure we've got everyone. Thanks for the raid from Lee. Sorry, we were in the thick of things when that happened. Thank you, Lee. Absolutely awesome to see you. Everyone, I did the shout out. I hope you jumped in there and gave Lee a follow. They do awesome lore streams. Lots of Warhammer stuff, Warhammer 40k stuff and things. Fascinating stuff to listen to. Jump on over there. Okay, closing up. Boop. Today we have 2 Troll Lord Games copies. Oh, and there is the coupon codes for CZRPG and Phoenix Dice. Jump into there and say thanks to those wonderful people. Show them the support and get cool stuff for your games. Okay, so we have, as I said, 2 lucky winners coming in today. Troll Lord Games coupons going to... First, Lee! Congratulations! Suitable, thanks for the raid. Excellent, excellent. Congratulations, Lee. And one other lucky winner going to Shana. Welcome. Thank you, Shana. Good to have you here today.
Shana won.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Love it.
Okay, I'll get them to you soon. If your Twitch whispers are closed up, please send one to me and I can reply to that. If not, I shall catch you over in Discord, Lee. Nice to have you today, Shana. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy and congratulations. We have giveaways going on all the time, folks, so if you were not lucky today, do join us again sometime soon, and we'll look forward to seeing you then as the epic music plays us out. It's exhausting trying to keep up with it.
It's so good.
It is great. Who is on at the moment? Let's have a look here.
Solo Games,
None.
Mike Disney.
Yeah, no, that's our sponsor for today. We should definitely go raid in and say thank you to those wonderful people. So let us head over there. They are playing some Dungeons and Dragons. We like that game. So stick around with that raid, folks, and let those phoenixes fly. All of the stuff going on in the chat there. Get those emotes going, and we shall go and say hello to our friends. I wonder if Chuck's in this game. Let's go and find out. Right, thank you everybody, that's all for today, but we'll see you all again very, very soon. Stick around for the raid if you've got to let those phoenixes fly, but till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Oyasumi!
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 Thank you! More patch intro! Go!
massive thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that session. And let us also say thank you to the wonderful folks who support the channel: CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Troll Games, and of course the fabulous Sirenscape. If you would like to check them out, follow the links in chat, and of course jump on those tasty coupons if you want to get some discounts on awesome things for your games. CZRPG is a constant source of inspiration with their fantastic products, interestingly written, beautiful maps, dynamic encounter design, original monsters and magic items. Do join their newsletter for all of the information about what's going on with them. And of course, where would we be without those gorgeous Click-Clack Math Rocks from Phoenix Dice, an amazing producer of interesting designs, guaranteed to roll well for players, not so well for GMs sometimes, but that's the way we play. Now, if you would like to support this amazing company with their recycled materials and very eco-friendly way of doing business, do give them a click and look at all of the beautiful dice that they have over in their store. Troll Games, all of our friends over there, they have their own original Castles and Crusades system, lots of stuff for D&D and all sorts of amazing TTRPG stuff in their store. Click on that link and get your adventure underway. And of course, last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Sirenscape, a fantastic source of music and sound effects that just takes your game to a new level. Fantasy, science fiction, mystery, heists, whatever type of game you're playing, whatever system you're playing, Sirenscape has the sounds for you. And you can pipe that all over the world to wherever your players are through their online player. And if you would like to, you can get yourself a free trial by following the link. And if you become a Super Siren, you can get access to all of their hundreds of options, make your own original sound sets, and support us too via our affiliate link there in chat. Okay, that's all for today. Another massive thank you, and we look forward to seeing you all very soon. Stick around for the raid if you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, oyasumi nasai.